my morning voice. I ain't gonna cap. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. How you doing? You good? Your girl over here, 4 hours and kicking. Okay. Whatever. Happy Friday, Junior. Up in the building. All right, you guys. I'm not gonna try and strain my voice because it is a little raspy, and I don't wanna f it up, okay? But welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you back. It's good to be back. All right. It's your OGB here on YouTube. Back at it again for another live stream reading. We're about to be getting into your chosen one's reading. Okay, you guys. Are you excited? I'm excited for you. I think each one of these zodiac signs are going to be 10 minutes each. So I can get in and out. We only going to be on this live stream for like 2 hours. I am going to cut it short. And I'm going to time it too to make sure I stay on point. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get this chosen one reading in and out. I swear to God, I always say that, and then we up in here for like 6 hours. Bye, we ain't doing that today. Why you gotta do this to me? I just be trying to live my best life. No, I'm saying that because I have to get to the other projects that I have running in the background with OGB, and I have to stay on a set schedule right now. Otherwise, we'd be in here for like 4 hours and it'd be a lot of fun, like usual. But yeah, I gotta get in and get out. So let's see how that works out. Cause child, I don't be staying on schedule, no way. Anyway, whatever. All right, I'm gonna let y'all pick the oracle deck we're gonna use today for the chosen ones reading. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Taurus always gets to go first. I am going to create this live stream lineup like how I did the previous career reading mornings, where it goes in consecutive order of the calendar days. The only one that we're going to put first is Taurus, because we are in their birthday season. So happy birthday to my Taurus gang biddies and zaddies up in the building. Okay. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Bet, contest, you went. Is it too early for that? Maybe. I don't know. Is it too early to be hyping you up like that? Whatever. Good morning, Grand Rising. How's everybody doing? You ready for these chosen one readings? I know you're a chosen one. So let's get in it. Okay? I ain't trying to hold you or whatever. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into this lineup. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. God's first creator, for all that you do for me and the collective on the daily. Waking us up this morning and connecting you with us, with you every day. Please allow me to clearly hear, see, speak, and feel the messages deemed worthy to come in for my whole collective of Aries all the way through Pisces. Please protect us in this space. No weapon formed against us or me shall prosper. Thank you, Source Creator, Ashe. And so it is. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational ways commanded to leave by my higher forces of love and light. Ashe. Ashe, and so it is. Out. You God's first creator, Ashe. For all that you do for me and the collective on a daily, for I'm nothing without it. And I am everything with you, so glory be to the Most High, forever and ever and ever, Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Source. We connected. We be vibing. Okay? How's everybody doing this morning, this Grand Rising? Hope you're doing well. I'm happy to be here another day. Shoot, I woke up this morning, didn't I? I'm on the live stream. We getting things done. Whatever. Hi, Janita and my Genesita. Both of my Jennies up in the building. Back to back. My OGs are in here. Hello. Who else is in here? Hi, Ashleys. Yeah. Y'all came through. Y'all trying to be with me? We got Keisha up in the building. We also got Malacia, Jogabed. Who else do we have here? Laura, Winter. I think that's it. And Donna. How you doing? Happy Friday, Junior. Y'all excited for the weekend? You got plans? Are there things? Hey, Violet, Kiana, all the goodies are in the building. All the baddies. Look at all those play pride pictures. Look at all them PFPs. Look at all the PFPs up in my chat. Bye. Who am I? Who are we? We that girl. Period. So we have here, I'm going to put chosen ones at the top, and I'm going to put like a little decoration on here. All right, chosen ones. We're about to go through each zodiac sign and see what your chosen message is. Okay? So I'm going to put chosen ones, chosen message of the day. This is your message of the day. Okay? Based around the title of this read, Standing in Your Power. Only a few of you will see this. It's not going to be for everybody, because there's only a few that are chosen because they choose their path back. That's what I mean when I say chosen one. So don't think I'm being biased. Only you believe if you're a chosen one. If you don't believe that you're a chosen one, then that's your problem. It's not like a personal problem to me. I'm telling you you are a chosen one. But if you don't believe it yourself, I don't know what to tell you. I'm being serious. Whatever. It's not my business. Book a personal read. Whatever. All right. If you guys are new here, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'd say like it now so you ain't got to like it later. I know you're going to like it. Yeah. You feel me? Let's get into this live stream lineup. This board looked pretty today. I don't know what I did last night in my sleep, but this board is looking nice. My handwriting looking crisp. You ever have those days where your handwriting looking nice? Why do I feel like this right now? When you see this board, you can be like, this is pretty. Chef's kiss. I'm going to be like, yeah, girl. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got some classes. I took some calligraphy classes in my sleep. That's what it looked like. I was in school. Whatever. All right, we got Taurus, who comes first. Okay, so I'm about to do this live stream lineup in the order that the calendar goes, except for Taurus. We're starting at Taurus, so then we'll work our way down. So Aries, you'll probably be last, just a heads up, because we're doing the way the calendar zodiac signs go. So we got Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. And Taurus gets to go first. I know Aries, you're going to yell at me in the chat, but Taurus gets to go first because it's their birthday season. So don't get mad at me. All right, so we got Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay. What else do we have? Scorpio, Sag. Sagittarius. How you doing today, Sag? And then we got Capricorn, Aquarius. And if you guys didn't get the update on why I do this, it's because so that way we don't have to keep waiting for people to come into the chat to finish the board. But we only do this during the day. At night, there's enough people where we get the board, you know, it's popping. It'd be looking nice. It's easier to do the board at night because there's a lot more people awake and live on the live stream with me. But to prevent waiting around so we can get to the messages, that's why I do this like this, just in case y'all was wondering. Like, OGB, why are you doing it different? That's why, boo. That's why. Look at this board. Dang! That's cute. But whatever. Okay, that board is looking crisp. I don't know what I did last night. Whatever. Keisha, you said it's crazy how often you shout. Who this is? Bye. You be using my catchphrases? Oh my God. I love you guys. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that in the chat. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm actually going to keep this timer back here because it's a little tacky right now because this board is so pretty. I'm going to keep this timer underneath here. So if you hear some vibrating, it's because I'm timing each zodiac sign so we stay on point. We're not up in here forever. Okay? We're in here for 2 hours max. 2 hours max. And I already wasted like, what, 30 minutes doing this board. Spent too much time on that board. It's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. She gorgeous. She gorgeous. That's what you need to be telling yourself in the mirror when you wake up in the morning. Do you hear me? You need to be looking up in the mirror, like, look, listen, as soon as you roll out of bed, I don't care if you look crazy. Look at yourself in the mirror before you brush your teeth and be like, she gorgeous. And then put some toothpaste on that brush and brush them teeth, because, you know, our breath be hot, even though we, you know what I'm saying? That's what I understand about men. They be wanting to kiss us in the morning and stuff like that. I ain't got a man, but I remember when I did. I be like, ooh, why you kissing me? I look crazy. Then it's like, you so beautiful. But guess what? I'll be telling myself that when I wake up. I'll be like, I'm gorgeous. So that's my advice for you today as a collective so far. I had to pull a card for that one. That was a channel. Somebody needed to hear that today. Bye. Thank you so much, Jokaber. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. It's very, very beautiful. I just don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm going the roll my tongue route. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be doing with your name, but we just gonna go do it. So just go with it. Hey, Michaela. The twins are here? Is that my twins? You changed your name? Is Malicia? Oh my God. I didn't know your real name. Honey Bunches of Earth. Sierra. Hey, everybody. Zaza. Grand Rising. Zaza, I haven't even posted that short. I completely forgot about it once Monday rolled around. Bye. I gotta wait till this weekend. But thank you for being here. Zaza, she sent me such a beautiful robe. If you want nice robes when you wake up in the morning to like look cute and to feel like in your girly era, go to Zaza's website. It's so cute. Wait, hold on. I have it right here. We got entrepreneurs in the building. You feel me? Hold on. Let me plug Zaza, because this is cute. I still have it in the package. I didn't open it yet, you guys. I don't want to open it yet. But let me show you the card that it came with. Look at this card. The Candy Dollhouse. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. And this is what the robe looking like. This is like the pattern of the robe. Like cute little Care Bear type things. But it's the dollhouse bears. It's so cute. Look at it. Where's the, I can't show them your picture on YouTube because it's gonna, lag my jaw. But her picture is so fire. She is a baddie. She knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friends. But she sent me some stuff. I don't want to open it yet. I can't. I won't. Oh my God, it's so cute. Hold on. Y'all can send me stuff. But, oh my God, she sent me lashes. I could show you this. Look at this. This is so cute. I'm about to wear these lashes on Saturday, by the way, because I'm doing something Saturday. Look at that. Fluffy lashes, too. It's the good ones. It's called the Candy Dollhouse. That's why I'm opening it up, because that's where the logo is. So I think it's the candydollhouse.com. Plug it in. Zaza, put it in the chat. Because I don't remember. I don't remember if I've seen a business card in here or what, but anyways, if you want a nice robe, oh my God, it's so cute. Oh my God, I still have everything packaged. Because I started making a short video of it. And then I put it back into the package to like unbox it for real. Child. I was trying to unbox. I was trying to make it look like I didn't open it yet. That's what I was trying to do, but whatever. I don't want to ruin the packaging because I just put it in there perfect. But yeah, I'm about to do a little story post on it. It's about to be all circulating through the YouTube or whatever. But yeah, we have entrepreneurs up in the building. You love the singing bowl? Me too, Jenny. But yeah. Hey, Keandra. I like her robes. If you want a girly era robe, go to her website. You say you both in the chat, Melissa and Malesia? Yes. Oh my God, my M&Ms are in the chat. I'm gonna call you my M&Ms. So you know who I'm referring to when y'all come into the chat. Y'all my M&Ms. Hey Shamika. I think we have a hot crowd. We have a hot crowd, right? I should get started. We have a good crowd. Hi Kat. Michaela, you said I'm mad funny. I don't know what I'm on today. I'm on fumes because I got 4 hours of sleep. So I don't even know how I'm awake and thriving and alive here, but I know it's God. I know God brought me to life into this live stream because, child, I was up late, and you would think I would be up late on a Wednesday, maybe having myself a good hump day or something, but I wasn't. I was up late revising this whole daggone YouTube channel because everything had to be cohesive. So I was redoing a few live stream thumbnails. You're going to see the thumbnails, some of them change on the channel. You're going to see a lot of my description box a little bit more organized than before. So I went through all the videos from now all the way back to February, like at the beginning of March, basically. Not February videos, but the beginning of March. That was like 150, 200 videos. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't want to think about it. It sounds little to me. But it was a lot of work. And I had to do that because I've been meaning to do that forever, and I just chose to do it this week. Heavy on the 4 hours of sleep, D. You was on it too. You say you lurking and working. Not you lurking and working. Just the combination of them words together is just, it's inappropriate. No, I'm just playing. Let's see what the moonology is for today. You guys want to see your moonology calendar message for today? For Thursday, for Friday Junior? Let's see. This is Wednesdays. I'm going to rip it off so you know that it's fresh. We have here Thursday, May 8th. It says, experts say that if we look at our partner with love rather than focusing on their flaws, love will last longer. As the moon moves into a relationship-oriented sign of Libra, it is a great day to look at everyone you love through these rose-colored glasses. I don't know about that. I don't be wanting to look at people with rose-colored glasses on. I like to look at people with my discernment on. You know what I'm saying? Put on my discerning shades. But this is what it says. So if you want to do that, you could do that. But it's because the moon is going into Libra. This full moon that we have is going to go into Libra. And Libra is the sign of balance and harmony and, you know, things coming back to balance when it comes to the people you love and care about. So that's what they're really trying to say, to sum it up. But I think they just worded it wrong because I would have not used them words. Rose-colored glasses don't make me feel confident about this Libra moon. Child, you have me falling out over here. I don't know. Whatever. This author of this calendar was doing really great up into that one. I don't know. Okay, let's get started. Sorry, you guys. Let's get started, y'all. You almost said happy Friday. You can say happy Friday. It is Friday, Junior. You can do whatever you want up in here. There's no rules. All right, so we have here my Moonology deck I would use. I kind of wanted to use this one. I went into this live stream being like, I'm going to use this Oracle deck. Now I'm changing my mind. So we might just do one card pools because I'm going to keep each one of these zodiac signs, like I said, under 10 minutes or 10 minutes max. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this one. Ooh, this one's calling to me. I'm going to do this Oracle deck. Y'all should see my collection. I can't show y'all in this video because the camera is like set up. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to show y'all one day. Genesita, you said I'm cracking you up. You just subscribed. Michaela, I'm not always this funny. I'm just having a good day today. That's why I said I'm on one today. I don't know. I don't know what spirit did, but they gave me the spiritual, like, abundance to do this today because, child, I was asleep. 3 hours of fumes. No gas. No breaks. I'm on today. Like, bye. What's my sign? Oh, my sign is Gemini. I'm born on the 25th of May. And that's in Western astrology. If you look at the Vedic chart, if you guys know what a Vedic chart is, it's basically the one that the indigenous follow. The Western astrology is the newer age zodiac sign chart. But the one that was from before, I think it's called sidereal. I'm a Taurus in that chart. So I'm kind of a cusper. I don't know what I am. I'm kind of just like floating around between two. But that makes sense because I think when Taurus ends, Taurus season ends on the 20th of May. And then my birthday's 5 days later. So I think I'm like on a cusp because I'm on the same week. So whatever. Whatever they say, I am that I am. Ain't that what the Bible says? Hello? So let's just go with it. And then I have a rising Leo. And I have a moon in Virgo. Okay? You don't need to know the rest. Because I don't even know the rest. But real talk, I don't even know the rest. But yeah, that's my top three. Top three. I don't know if you like any of those signs, but you like me. And that's why we're here. So even if you don't like Geminis, I'm the only Gemini that you need to like. Period. You feel me? Bye. That's why we be vibing. You said I gotta get my rest in, Asita? I do. So we're gonna be in and out. Like I said, in and out, 2 hours, max. Max pool. Hey Amanda, how you doing? You May 29th? Oh, hello, fellow Gemini. Twinning. Taurus, Nick, you a Taurus? We're twinning. Twinning them. You can hear it in my voice, and you don't even know me. This is how other people be acting. Other people you know? Oh, I need to meet the people you know. I haven't met a Gemini I like yet, and that's on God. The only one I like is myself. Self-love club. Bye. No, there's a few Geminis in the chat stream that I like, okay? My OGs in the chat. Some of y'all are Geminis. Ah, I love y'all so much. Y'all so sweet. But other than that, the ones that I met in my lifetime, I don't like you. Bye. You don't understand me. Most of them are a different breed, though, of Geminis. I feel like we come in breeds. You just know which one you ran into. You know what I mean? It don't take you that long to figure it out. You ever do that with your own zodiac sign? It don't take you that long to figure it out. What kind of breed of your own zodiac sign that you ran into? Because you're like, I'm not like you. You different. You a different breed. About you. I'm there about you. I'll be questioning people. In my mind. I don't say it out loud. A lot of Gemini say stuff out loud. I think I say the most out loud in this live stream than I do in real life. Like if you met me in real life, I'll be all graceful and angelic and, you know, real nice. And I'll probably say my catchphrase here and there, but that's it. I'm outspoken up in here. I don't know what that is. I don't. I think you guys give me life, though. So I think that's what it is. You guys give me life. So shout out to y'all. Whatever. All right. So I just cut the deck 3 times, shuffled 3 times. So we're about to get in to your chosen message for the day. Okay. Based on this title of the reading. It says stand in your power. Only a few will see this. It's not going to be for everybody. Hello? It's not going to be for everybody. So if you up in the room, you chosen to see this. Not everybody's going to see this one. My last chosen one reading got 3K views. Not everybody's going to see this one. So I know that's right. I know it's circulating how it should. Okay? So let's get into the chosen one message for Taurus. If you a Taurus gang, Baddie or Zaddy up in the building, happy birthday. We love to see you in the chat. I hope you're having a great birthday season. Whenever your birthday was, it doesn't matter. It's not belated. We're still in your season. It's only belated if it's not your season of the zodiac sign anymore. So we're still in your zodiac sign. So happy birthday. Band contest, you in first place. You feel me? Whatever. Violet, you're on the 23rd. Hi. We twinning Heavy in the building. What's my Facebook? Oh, she's trying to get personal. Oh, I don't have a Facebook. All of my links are in the description box. So, like, all of those social links are active, but I don't have a Facebook. Zaza says, so you don't like me? Bye, Zaza. I never said that. Hi, Jess. Happy birthday, Bull Gang. Thank you, Jess. Uh-oh, we got birthday twins up in the building. You said that's how you feel about Taurus men? Like, why? Oh, no. Male zodiac signs are different than feminine zodiac signs. It's like having a divine feminine and a divine masculine in the room. They're going to function differently. Okay? Y'all need to recognize that. All right, first card out for Taurus. Y'all ready? First card out says protection. Call your power back. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. This is your message of the day. We're going to deep dive. Look at the card. It's so beautiful. But that angel said, back up. You see that? Why does angel look like they're ready for a fight? Back up. And they roll deep, too. It's not just one. It's 7 of them. This kind of reminds me of the 7 Star Sisters. But, yeah, I feel like, you know what's crazy about this? You know what's crazy about this? Hey, Ursula and Abby, how you doing? This is giving, like, your angels roll deep for you. Like, if you can't fight your battles, your angels will. You ever see somebody's demise right in front of your face? It might have took a month. It might have took a year. But you see them down. You see them on their downfall. You don't kick them while you're down. You just notice it from a distance. Because usually you're, like, doing better. Your angels jump somebody. I'm not even kidding. Your angels jump somebody, Taurus. They pulled up on you like this. You're not going to be doing that to my my Taurus. They said, come here. So anyways, we have call your power back, cut the cords. I feel like, Taurus, you already did this. So your chosen one message is that you called your power back with the recent cords that you cut, whether that was in the last 12 months or 12 days. I feel like it was recently, okay? Within a year from today. So your chosen one message is that you standing in your power. What's crazy is that's literally the title of this the video before I even knew this card was going to come out. So great way to start the read, Taurus. You call back your power. And it matched the title, standing in your power. So because you did this, you're about to have a lot of abundance. Let's get into a career card. Because, child, I see you having a lot of money because of this, but a lot of, like, different abundant things happening in your life. Like, if you're single, you most likely will have love this year. Or some type of lover or somebody wanting to be with you that is not an ex. It seems like it's a new person. But come back for the love readings tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, when I have a little bit of higher energy. You know. I'll still have the same vibes in the chat, but, like, you know what I mean? I'm a little asleep right now. So we're just trying to do this read and get her done. We have manifestation and we have progress that flipped over. Wow, beautiful energy. Ooh, I like this. So this has to do with your career. Whatever you're passionate about, your true passion. Okay, I'm not talking about the 9 to 5 that you work at that you don't like, or the McDonald's that you work at down the street that you're like, why am I here? The In-N-Out, you're like, what the heck? The Target, you're like, what the? I ain't restocking this. Whatever. I'm talking about the true you, right? So there is this manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. And then we have progress card. It says, it might seem like a long road or a long slog, but your efforts will pay off soon. Stay on course for at least a few more months before making a change. Wow, you guys are being pushed to make a change now that you have nothing holding you back because you called your power back. So look at this. I can't make this up. It goes hand in hand with the card that came out. So this is going to be your message. Oh, she chosen. He chosen. You chose what you did to be a chosen one. Is you chose your calling back. You're called to something and you chose it back. A lot of people are called to something. Like a lot of people call my phone, but I don't choose to pick up. You feel me? They go straight to voicemail. So it's kind of the same concept. Like what you're meant for, what you feel like is you're destined to do, may not be comprehensible to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like other people are not gonna get what you want to do, and that's okay. They don't got to be on the bandwagon. Everybody has their different destiny. But for you, you know what it is that you need to be doing, and you know what it is that you're comfortable doing, good at doing, you're excited to do, talent, skills, ability wise, interest wise, passionate wise, money wise. Okay. And so it's like, you know all of the things. So the people who are looking at you sideways, like, why are you doing that? That's weird, or that's different, or you're not going to be good at it. They need to sit down and have several seats before these angels, catch up and get their ass, okay? Because these angels look like they're ready to jump somebody. Bye, your angels roll deep. Your angels is trying to protect you on this progressive path. You see, you're making progress. You might be walking in the sand and it might be slow, but slow progress is progress. Hello? I don't know where we're going to rush. Where are we rushing to? Our grave? Bye. I ain't trying to rush. I'll just allow it to unfold naturally. As long as I'm doing something that makes me happy. Shoot. Let's go. Let's go, angels. They said we got you. So they don't want to get jumped by your angels. They need to have several seats. These people, these haters, these sideways, side-eyeing you, whatever people. Okay? They need to sit down. They don't understand your path. That's totally fine. Not everybody's going to understand it. But you will. Because it's for you. It's not for them. It doesn't have Taurus's name on it. Right? It doesn't have nobody else's name on it, excuse me, except for Taurus is what I meant to say. Okay? So if you needed this pick me up, this is for you, my loves. Okay? This is for you. Let me know in the comments below if you want to do the dice or the letters for your extra bell and whistle. Remember, I'm keeping these readings a little bit shorter today. A 10-minute length. Sir. With that being said, drop it down in the chat stream below, your votes. On if you want to do the dice have angel numbers and zodiac signs on it. And the letters have letters, symbols, and numbers. Okay? So let me know. We're about to be moving on. You said nook if you buck all year. That's what it's been for you, Keandra. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Not you throwing bows. We about to throw them bows. You remember that song? Bye. I thought it was the hardest. When it came out for me in school. We about to throw them bows. We about to run in. Hey, we about to throw them balls. Like, I thought I was big talk. Bye. I was a little skinny mini trying to be hard. I was little. Trying to hang with people bigger than me, so just in case. They could fight my battles for me. Bye. That's the best part about being the tiniest one in a group. Your bigger friends got your back. Okay? Your taller friends, your friends with a little bit more muscles, they got your back. Anyways. You did a cord cutting last night. It felt so good. Zaza, that's channeling you. Okay, because period. I know Jokabed, right? You said you and your twin sister about to start a bouquet business? Look at my entrepreneurs. Look at my entrepreneurs. Look at my entrepreneurs. Do you hear the girlies in the chat? Do you hear the girlies in the chat? You guys got me screaming literally on the inside. Wow. Do that, sis. Do that, twin. I love that. You doing a flower business? That's beautiful. I'm here for it. Let me know the website. Like, let me know if you do orders from a distance, because I'm trying to purchase a bouquet. I'm trying to purchase roses for my place. I just like having fresh roses. I always go to the grocery store because it's quick and convenient. Like, I'm doing groceries. Okay, I'll get a bouquet of flowers. Boom. But let me know, boo. I'm trying to get a bouquet for my birthday. And it's coming up, girl. Let me know. Finally, you so done with these boomerang people? Just, nah, don't vote. Come back for the love readings tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Did y'all make a vote yet? Nobody wants to vote. How about I pick for you? Let's do the angel number. I kind of want to do the angel number of your reading, because I've been seeing angel numbers since last night, back to back, and I was like, dang, spirit spoke. Oh, Ashley, you voted dice anyway. That's so funny because I was about to use it. You voted dice as soon as I was grabbing the dice. That's crazy. Oh, you guys definitely said dice in the chat. I missed everybody else's. Hi, Lucas. Thank you for being here. Jess and Ashley voted dice. Okay. I just missed it. I had to scroll down in the chat. You said you feel like waking up? Oh, okay. It's easy for you? Light and dark, child, you're sending me. She said it's easier to wake up from 4 hours of sleep than 8. I need whatever you sipping on. I need whatever it is that your delulu is, because, child, But if that works for you, congratulations, mother effalations. Teach me your ways, because I'm gonna need something today. You said it's about to be what? A girl fight? It's still your jam. You didn't need to fight your battles. Your sister's reputation was enough to stop the bullies. Child, I didn't have an older sister. I am the oldest. So I was up in here. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Mimi. He got, Mimi, your story is crazy. That go crazy. You're seeing angel number 123 in the chat, Abby. Oh, we gotta roll this dice. It's 123 in New Jersey. Abby, why this whole time I thought you were somewhere else than Jersey? Bye, girl. I'm about to pull up. My family on the East Coast. Let me pull up one day. I'm in PA. You feel me? Whatever. Hi, Kevin. Yeah, you gonna let us know? Okay, Jacaber. You said you feel like you get more energy sleeping like that? Probably. That's probably why I'm on one right now. Sierra said, I need 8 hours of sleep. Do you feel me, Sierra? You said coffee and Primal Queen supplements. Oh, that's why, because I haven't taken my supplements yet. I woke up, went to the kitchen, made some tea, walked straight to the office. I got the sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. You feel me? She's not ready for the day. But we're here in the live stream. We made it. Hey, K Styles. You can't sleep 8 hours? Yeah, it's not for everybody. But it's for me. I'm just playing. Primal must be a brand. Primal Queen supplements is a brand, right? Beetroot supplements. They work wonders. Thank you for that. I'm gonna get some beet juice too while I'm at it, because I like beet juice. And that'd be cleaning you right out. What's the angel number my Taurus been seeing? 999. Oh, you guys could be a life path 9. You don't have to be. We got 999. You been seeing 999? Yeah, probably when you go shopping, right? 999. You pay $9.99 for stuff. Why is everything in nines like that? I don't know. They don't want to say it's for $10, so they put $9.99. So maybe you've been seeing 999 a lot or buying a lot of things that are 999. Whatever. That's your angel number, though. You know what the 9 means? The 9 is you're stepping into something next, right? So I feel like you came to step, right? You standing in on business. You standing in your power, just like the title of this live stream is. Okay? You're in your highest moment. So that's what I'm seeing here. What else is here? Spirit, what else are you saying about the 9? I'm trying to channel the 9. Oh, they're saying this year. 2025 equals the 9. So something is very significant for you to start doing or to continue doing because it goes with this progress card. The energy of the 9, the year of the 9, 2025. Yup. And that's why on the card it says stay on course for at least a few more months, right? So that's this year. For a few more months before making any type of changes or before, going crazy, right? Make sure you organize and you know what I'm saying? Because you have the power to manifest what it is that you want by writing your intentions down. So maybe you guys need to just plan things out more. You need to come up with a practical plan. But you're protected. Nobody's going to get in the way of your plans. Do you hear me? Because you're protected by a gang of angels, okay? So, yeah, you called your power back by cutting the cords to a past tie, a past old self, past person, past people, things, whatever. And you revived your soul to do what your soul's been leading you to do. Oh, no, that's right. So you've been seeing 999. You could be born on the 9th. You're born on May 9th, maybe. Now we got the 6th. Child, we get the 9th and the 6th. The number 6 and the 9 that came out makes me feel like you have Cancer in your chart. Do you have Cancer in your chart, Taurus? Because if you flip a 6 and a 9 sideways, it makes the Cancer zodiac sign. So for some of you guys, you have like a rising Cancer, a Jupiter Cancer, a moon Cancer, a Venus Cancer. You feel me? You have other placements in Cancer. Cancer means the home. The home, the intuition, the motherly energy, the nurturing energy. You're nurturing self in this progressiveness, like going and moving forward in your passions. You are hugging and nurturing your projects, yourself, your everything, your plans. Something about nurturing. You could have been seeing repeating 6s. If you see a repeating 6, it's just because it's amplified. The 6 means it's amplified. If you see 2 6s after a main 6, it's amplifying the 6. The number of 6 is the number of love because it's tied to Cancer energy. To the moon, your emotions, your intuition, love, nurturing. That's why that's the energy of the 6. If you guys were wondering where I'm getting that from. You guys could be born on the 6. That's possible, or life path 6, but that's what I was channeling with the number. Okay, let's roll it one more time. You could have been seeing 1111, and a lot of people see this number. 11s are highly prevalent, are highly they are the number that everybody will see as an angel number on the clock the most is 1111 or repeating ones, 111. The 11 is a master number of 2, of the number 2. Okay? It could be talking about you're coming into union with your goals. Okay? It can mean that you're coming into union with someone else to achieve your goals, like the twins in the chat. Okay, so you could be coming together with a sibling, a lover, a friend, a business partner to achieve certain goals. You could be coming together with an educator or your school, your classes. Like it's you coming into union with something in order to evolve, to ascend, to get better, to do great things. Okay? The 1 also speaks of new beginnings. The 1 also speaks of individuality. When we talk about the house number, right? the house of one. So when we talk about your house wheel, and say you have Taurus in your first house, we're talking about individuality, how you show up, what you look like on the outside, how you present yourself, how you feel about yourself, your own confidence, internal and external, but also how other people perceive you. It's like a rising, okay? So yeah, you're showing up different and you're showing up on your path. It's kind of like a fresh start or a new beginning or a second chance to it, because I'm getting the energy of the one, but also looking at these two number ones, I'm getting the two, right? You on the ones and twos with it. You feel me? Can't nobody touch your energy, your whole vibe. It's like a DJ. For some of you guys, you may be a DJ or your initials are DJ. Not gonna be for all, but that's what I'm channeling. For some of you guys, you could be born on the 11th, or you could have been born at 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. on your birthday, like when you were born, when you first popped out that womb and ripped your mother's, you feel me? That's painful. But you came out at 11:11, or you came out at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. and it was the happiest day of your parents' life in that moment. Now, I don't know what kind of relationship you have now. That's not my business. But in that moment, the person was happy AF to have you. Thank God you came out that belly, because they was getting tired of carrying you. But also, it was the happiest moment in the moment. It was like, wow, I made this. And I feel like that's how you're going to feel. It's like a metaphor on how you're going to feel when you achieve this goal. Because a lot of you guys, you have this main goal and you're chosen for it and you chose it back. Being a chosen one is that I chose my journey back. And you're gonna succeed in it. And you're very protected. I want to let you know you're not alone. Because not a lot of people will support you in this earth plane. But in the ethers, they clapping for you. Wepa. Okay? They clapping for that ASS. They said, let's go. Okay? So that's what I have for my Taurus. How you feeling? You feel good? You should. It was a good read. All right, let's get into my Gemini. Shout out to my Gemini gang, Baddies and Zaddies up in the building. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat room below for your Gemmy Gem. Your season's coming up. Y'all excited? You're going to be first in the live stream lineups. You know my birthday Baddies and Zaddies be coming first. Sorry, Taurus, but I had to say it. Right, Gemmy Gem? You already know. It's about to be my season too. I'm excited. Y'all trying to buy me something? My birthday wish list is in the description box. Y'all should buy me something. I'm not telling you to do it, but y'all should. Y'all should consider it. Can I be considered? Y'all should buy me something for my wish list. It's in the chat. In the description box. Open it up. Pull it up. I got a lot of cute things on there. I was reasonable with the things I'm asking for. I'm not asking for a lot. You feel me? I'm not asking for expensive things. I'm asking for just enough. Okay? So if you feel like buying me something just because, or because my birthday's coming up, do it. I think you should. I would. But I mean, that's just me. Because we're talking about me. Whatever. Okay, let's say. You say you've been seeing 999? Mimi, that's for you. Yeah. This tea is nice and warm. You love that for us? I love it for you guys. She said if you roll a 3 next, I was waiting for the 3 to come out. A 369. I was waiting for it, but it didn't come out. You're a Cancer rising, Jocaber? How did I know that? Ain't near it. Mimi, you said, so what I'm telling you is that I told you so? I told you. But I would never say that to your face. I would be thinking it, though. I don't be telling people. Because I think it's unnecessary to go that route. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. connection's going in and out. All right, y'all. I had to reset the connection. Sorry about that. Because I knew we was about to glitch, so I caught it early. So if you're still in the chat, if you're not, whatever. You missed out on your chosen read. You're not a chosen one because you're not in the chat. It's like, let me stop being petty. Light and dark, you see 111 and 1111 all day. I know that's right. You said you just seen it in the next weeks? Non-stop, Lucas? Wow. Yeah, I caught it early. Usually I catch it last minute when we have to reset the connection, but I caught it early. I'll be anticipating stuff now. I'm always ready. Ready to square up with YouTube and with my Wi-Fi, whatever it is that be cutting up in the chat. I was ready. You didn't miss your reading, honey. We only did Taurus. Hi, Karina. Do the moon align? What moon? Tonight's moon? Or the full moon? Saxy, I started. The only one that, if you come into the room and you a Taurus, that's the only one that I finished. So you're going to have to rewind the reading. But we're getting into my Gemmy gems. So if you're a Gemini, drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Give it a like here on the video. Give it a subscribe to the channel. Okay. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday, Junior, by the way. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, I'm about to do 10 minutes each zodiac sign. I know Taurus's was a little bit more lengthy because we was cutting up in the chat, but also because it's their birthday season, so they had extra bells and whistles and stuff like that. I always do that for the birthday baddies and zaddies when it's their birthday season. So we already know that going in, the OGs. But for my newbies, you know, I gotta say it. I gotta say it so that way people aren't asking questions in the chat. So sorry for repeating myself if it seems like that, but I'm really not trying to. It's only because we got newbies. We be reaching out. We be having new up in the building. And thank you for being here, my newbies. Hi, Violet. You a Gemini? Amanda's a Gemini. Honey's a Gemini. Saxy's a Gemmy Gem. Y'all excited for your birthday season? It's coming up. Okay. All right, let's get it. What do we have for my Geminis? Well, let's see. What's your message? What's your chosen message of the day for the chosen one read? Oh. What is it? Oh, dang, girl. How you do that, girl? Look at this. You sitting on your throne with a staff. Look at that staff in your hand. You said, I don't play no games. I said what I said. Not you sitting on your throne telling everybody else what to do. And you protected. You might have a cat, or you might be connected to Mayat, the Egyptian cat goddess thing. You might have a statue in your home of this cat, Egyptian looking thing. But it says here transformation. It says things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Keep healing, Gemini. Keep healing. This is really good for you. This is very nice. This is really good. Oh. These haters on my body, shake them off. I can never lose. What you thought? Okay, period. No, you cannot lose. Not with this energy. Not with these divine angels and ancestors. Not with this Egyptian stuff. Not you being a goddess or god up in the building. You from those times. Look at you on the thread. Is it Bastet? Bastet? Oh, maybe it was Bastet. Mayat? Bastet? I don't know why I said Mayat. Maybe y'all Y'all have like African goddesses. Isn't that an African god? Whatever. Ain't they all the same? They just call them all different things. I be having this debate. Aren't the Egyptian gods similar to the Greek gods, and you know, the Greek gods similar to the biblical, you know what I mean? The biblical characters and all that. Isn't it all that tied in? Why do I feel like that's all one? It just was all happening all at the same time in different places, and they called them all different things. You feel me? Whatever. My yacht, best step. You got something. And it looks good. So you're transforming on a cellular level. That means you're transforming from the inside out. And you've been doing this for a long time, Gemini. So keep that same energy is what Spirit is saying, but it's a deep healing energy. You might be feeling even more connected to yourself, source creator, the universe. You might feel more connected to your purpose, your power. Because I feel you sitting here on your throne in your power. And you're like, dang, how did I make it here? You forgot you was sitting there the whole time. Hello, clock it. You said, dang, how did I make it here? You forgot who the F you were for a second. You forgot you was sitting there the whole time. Okay? You never took your crown off. People tried to make you think that you weren't the one who wore the crown, but the gag is you always had it on. You never lost it. It never slipped. Honey. Right? Honey Bunches of Earth. Clock it. Hello. Whatever. Woo! Look at the bottom of the deck here. Look at this. It says, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? We don't do that no more. That's what you transformed from. You know, we said, good night with that. You can miss me with that. That's what we said, Jemmy Gems. You can miss me with that. Because I'm not finna be, you know, not taking up space. I'm a big deal. I'm a big personality. I'm a big energy. I have big and big purpose. Okay? You either ride with me or you don't. And Geminis, I feel that transformation. I feel like there's other things transforming in your life. Like this woman is sitting on a golden throne. So however you identify, it doesn't matter, Gemini. I'm not worried about that. This is you on the throne here, and you've got a lot of energetic power. And you're sitting on a golden throne. So it's like almost like everything you touch turns into gold. Your dressings are gold. Your light, your aura around you, your poise is gold. It's golden energy. The energy that embodies you is gold. The things that you're involved in is gold. Your talent, skills, abilities already came golden, right? So there is this energy. Can't nobody touch gold. They can get close. They can try to mimic it, but you're the real gold. You're not the gold that's like, oh, 18 karat covered over top of silver gold. No, we don't do cheap. 18 karat coated. But what's the actual metal? Oh, well, it's silver, but it's 18 karat coated. I don't do fake. I want gold all the way straight through the metal. Right through it. I want gold from the top, surface level, to the middle, to the other side, at the other side of the bottom. I want it all to be gold, crisp. I want it to be like this. You feel me? Like this is a golden deck. I want the gold to be thick. You feel me? I want real gold. That's what you bring to the room. Everybody else is fake. Geminis, you the only real one. You walk into rooms and people are like, and they be trying to make you seem like you're the one that doesn't fit in. You seem like you're the one that stands out in a negative way. It's because you're real gold. You're not gold plated. You're not gold coated. You're not running around here saying, I'm 18 karat plated. No, honey bunches of earths. You 18 karat period. You 25 karat period. It's like you can't cut through that. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't cut through real. So that's what you bring to the table, and other people get, you know, intimidated, and then you want to dim your light, thinking you're the odd man out, and you are. I want to say that you are, but not in the way that they're trying to paint you to be. That's the transformation you're going through. You're starting to realize, like, oh, I have been dimming my light for other people. I have been acting like I don't know certain things. I have been acting like, you know, I ain't about this life. You feel me? But you are. You about this life. This life is what you about. All right? And this life purpose is amazing. So let's get a career card. Got me in here cutting up. Gold is gold. You feel me? Ooh, look at this card that came out. It's the pineapple. She wears the crown. She or he who wears the crown is royal. Let her reign. Let him reign. Look at this. You know the song that I was hearing last night before I went to bed? I was hearing a song last night and I was like, yo, this is a channel and I should do a reading right now. But it was like literally like 4 a.m. and I hadn't gone to bed yet. So I was like, dang, I'm going to have to save this message for later. This is when your message is coming in, Geminis. It reminds me of this crown energy because we're talking about reigning. So you got the throne here that came out in the first card. You got the crown that the pineapple wears, right? So we got a lot of this reign energy, right? Royal energy, right? And the card here, by the way, with the pineapple, it says people skills. Okay, you got nice people skills, okay? Real nice. It says you have a flair for working well with others. What? Hello? Clock it. You have a flair with working with others. Working well with others. Not everybody can do that. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or a head of a company, or whatever you want to be. You got the people-y skills to people it. Okay? You got the communicative skills to be able to do this stuff with other people and work well with others, or have some type of, you know, calling that leads to leading others or being the example or organizing things for others or attracting an audience to you for whatever reason and whatever way you do it. Whether you work for yourself or someone else, and Spirit is showing me here your natural talent, skill, and ability that you need to apply to something that you're passionate about and you already know what that thing is. For some of you guys, you already did. You were just doing it in a dim way. You need to be light bright. You remember the light brights? Do you remember that board in the 90s where you just put it into little pieces and it lights up and you get to make a picture by poking the little pieces inside the board? Light bright, light bright. You remember that commercial? I got the cheap one from the dollar store because at the time, you know, my family couldn't afford the real one. Whatever. But, you know, you do what you can with what you have. But you know the light bright I'm talking about. Now you're a bright light, and now you recognize your own light. You're not trying to dim it for nobody else, not even for yourself, not even to make other people feel comfortable. You try to dim your light to make other people feel comfortable around you. No. You need to take up space. Hello? And if it's uncomfortable for them, then that's showing them something that they need to handle within themselves. That's showing them a part of themselves where they're like, dang, I'm tired of being 18 gold plated. I want to be the real deal. Yeah. You're not trying to be 18 karat gold plated. You're trying to be the real deal. Tick. Tick, tick, tick. You know what I mean? You really trying to be that. Big purr. But the song I was channeling, back to the song I was channeling because I went on a rant again. The song that I was channeling before I went to bed has a lot to do with rain. And God was telling me through this song, it's either someone who's in love with you or you found this self-love, self-worth within yourself. And it really matches your reading here. And I forget how the lyrics go exactly, because last night I heard it verbatim. Like, you know them songs that you can't get out of your head? It repeats and repeats in your head over and over again. And you're like, oh my God, why am I thinking about this? Now I can't think of it when I'm trying to tell you. It's rain. Oh, that's what it is. Rain down on me. Let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain on me. Oh, just rain down on me. Let your love just fall like raindrops. Rain on God is about to rain these blessings on you because you reign in whatever it is that you do. Do you understand the wordplay behind that? That is exactly the message I was channeling before bed. Do you hear me? God, your angels, your ancestors, the universe is trying to tell you, you that it girl, you that it guy. And you reign. And so that's why things are going to be pouring onto you. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Because of your peoply skills, right? Because we have people skills right here. You have a flair with working well with others. So if you hear that song, just know that it came here first. It came from here first. Just know that I said it. Give me my credits. Comment down below. Okay? If you already heard the song, then that message is double confirmation for you. But I feel like most of you are going to hear that song coming up. And you're going to think back on this reading. And I highly suggest you rewatch it. Because you might get a different message. Sometimes when we rewatch readings, we get different messages that we missed. It's like rewatching a movie. You're like, oh, I didn't realize that happened in the movie, or I forgot that happened. It's the same principle, right? So you might have missed something. And something's going to hit next time you watch this. So save it in archives for later. You already know. Okay, so that's what I have for your message. The timer went off, so we're going to move on, Geminis. That was your 10-minute chosen one message, chosen message of the day. All right, Geminis, I want you to take care, take it easy, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next live stream tonight. Come back tonight for the love reading, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ew. Okay, clock it. We're going to be moving on to my Cancers, because my Cancer's been waiting for the answers. Okay, so if you Cancer gang baddie or zaddy, you a bikini bottom baddie or zaddy up in the building, drop your Cancer zodiac sign down the chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let me know, because we be vibing. Thank you, Zaza, for the floating hearts. I appreciate the gifts. Right, in your Kendrick voice, Saxton, or Saxy. Oh, my yacht. Oh, so I was right about my yacht. D? Yeah, I was talking about my yacht. My yacht is the cat, right? Whatever. People try to correct me. D, I was talking about the cat. Why was you trying to correct me earlier? You messing with the message. D, you living your life like it's golden? Go ahead, do that then. You said was never made to fit in, always shining bright. Exactly. Exactly, Miss Honey. You said so far a lot of the readings. Really? That's what it sounds like to you, Karina? That's awesome. Because the members only readings, so yeah, they be lit. That's awesome though. I love that. I love that it's like cohesive. No problem, Karina. Thank you for being here. You love that song, Tamika? Me too. I love a good 90s throwback. It's almost Friday, y'all. We're going to be in that flashback Friday. All right, let me put this board back up and shuffle up the cards and get the answers. Because I know my Cancers are waiting. So if you're a Cancer, rising sun, Venus, whatever you want to watch for. Okay. This message is for you. You're a chosen one. The message chose you. You chose it back because you clicked on it and now you're here. So give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. You already know what to do. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay. If you need any extra tea, any extra links and things like that, they're in the description box below. Anything that you want to know about me is in the description box. Okay. Or about my services. Okay. You love that reading on Friday? You watched it at least 10 times? Thank you so much, Karina. Wow. I didn't know that reading was hitting that much for you. I appreciate that. Hey, Angelisa. How you doing? We be vibing. Hey, Donna. Donna's a Cancer, too. All right, let's get it. Let's see what the Cancers got going on. Let's tap in. All right. What do we have here for the Cancer Collective? That's a chosen one. What's their chosen message of the day? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for these beautiful high vibrational messages. Keep them going. Keep them flowing. I didn't even get to shuffle yet, and there's a card literally falling into my lap. Wow. All right, Cancer, this is a cool one. This is a cool message. Very cool. If there has been a question you've been asking yourself about your chosen life, your chosen purpose, your path, and you've been questioning it, okay? I'm about to show you a card that's about to give you the answer. And we always talk about this. It's so funny because it goes along with the tagline that I have for you guys. Cancers, they need the answers. Well, here goes an answer for you. Straight up, loud and clear, cut to the chase. Okay? No beating around the bush. Look at this. It says, yes. Just say yes. What the heck? That is the best message. You ain't got to hear nothing else. Spirit said, nah, just say yes. Just say yes to your path. Yes to your purpose. Yes to your prosperity. Yes to your plans. Just say yes. Spirit said, I got your back. What? You got my back. Okay. Okay. Period. Spirit said, we got you, boo. What you waiting for? Just say yes. Hi, Freedom. How you doing? Freedom just entered the chat. That's someone's username. And it's so funny. It's as soon as I said that. There's something about how you want to free yourself, okay? Or you just freed yourself by saying yes to something that you may have been in denial about that you are meant to do. Don't be worried about what other people think. People are going to people. You do what you do. And be prosperous. Bye. Hello? People are going to do what they're going to do. People are going to say what they're going to say. People are going to think what they're going to think. You could be the nicest person in the world, and somebody's still going to say something bad about you. And it'd be the person that you was the nicest to. And they still don't F with you. They still don't rock with you. That's why I don't care what people think. Because, child, it don't matter if I'm doing right or doing wrong. People going to do what they do. People are going to say what they say. People are going to think what they think. So that's why you got to stay in your lane. Okay? That's why you can't be worried about all of that. You feel me? Whatever. You either feel me or you don't. We have here the ever unfolding rose. Look at this. I'm doing well. Thank you, Freedom. Message. Right, Saxy? Y'all look so funny in the chat. Message. We have here the ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Ooh! Spirit spoke. Spirit said yes. Something has cracked open. Something has came to light. Something has given you epiphany, right? And it says here, it's happening for you, not to you. This path is for you to choose. Okay? This path is open for you to walk down the aisle with and go straight to your blessings. Could you imagine if you was getting married to your blessings? Dun, 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 dun. I'll be running down the aisle. You won't see me doing the whole cute little, you know, when you steppity step in your gown, all slow with your bouquet, and you got the little flower girl in the front. I would have ran down the aisle if I knew I was getting married to my blessings. Walked right on top of the flower girl. Ran right over her. Sorry, move, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going straight to my blessings. You in the way. Thank you for the petals on my aisles, but I'm not trying to take no more breaks. Ooh, that was a bar. She not a rapper, though. Do you feel me? All gas, no brakes. That's what it's giving, Cancer. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it says here, and this is my favorite message, we're sprinting to this yes. Just say yes. You're sprinting to the finish line. You're sprinting to the starting line. You're sprinting to something that's better than what you've been given. I feel like you've been hanging on a line. That's for laundry. Okay? Last I checked, you wasn't a piece of fabric. Okay? Last I checked, you were the creator, not the created. Oh! It's a bore again. but she's not a rapper. For some of you guys, you must be poets or rappers or something, because why am I doing so good at that? I'm usually not good at that. Whatever. Somebody got poetic justice. Something. It's that poetic justice. It's that poetic justice. What's that song? Was that Kendrick? I don't know. Girl, if you're mine, I don't know. What song is that? Dang, I can't get it. Sometimes these songs be coming through. Try to pull me back to the 3D, but I'm so in 5D, I can't remember the lyrics to these daggone songs, but I be listening to them every day. Every other. They be on my playlist on Spotify. But when it comes down to it, I don't remember. Because I'm not here. When I'm channeling, I'm elsewhere. So y'all gotta help me. Kendrick and Drake, yeah, it's that poetic justice. Is that poetic justice? Whatever. It says taking steps. Action is key to get to where you need to go. Don't wait around. That goes with this card. Just say yes. It says don't wait around on this other card. Okay? You can't wait around. So don't. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find your opportunities. Ashe. This message is messaging. This message is messaging. Do you hear this message? Do you see this? Do you feel me? Do you hear me? I'm going to have to turn this into a podcast. This is about to be a series. Because what the heck? These messages are on fire. When I tell you, it's giving. It's giving everything you never know you needed. You never knew. Wow, look at this. Bottom of the deck says here, look. I can't make this up. It says, great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Do not give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. For some of y'all, you're not even meant to work for other people. For some of y'all meant to work for yourself. Okay? And you might feel alone on this journey because look at these person's sneakers. They don't even got them on. Look at the way the card's set up in the first card that came out. Okay? Like this, their sneakers in the rain. And it's casting a shadow like somebody's standing in these shoes, but nobody's in those shoes because nobody actually has taken action yet. You're being guided to take action. And it may not be like everybody else expected you to. And I said this to Taurus. That's why I said in Taurus's reading, they might have Cancer in their chart because I kind of am repeating myself, but in a different way. To you, Cancer. And there's this energy where you haven't stepped quite into your path and your purpose in a way that Spirit told you they said that you was about to, or they said that you should. So you are a great energetic match to the perfect work for you. And you're going to be happy. And for a lot of you guys, you're happier being an entrepreneur or building something of your own. That doesn't mean that you have to quit your job. There's a lot of people who are entrepreneurs and have side hustles and other things and still work at the 9 to 5 or whatever they do on a daily. So you could do both if you want to. You could do anything. No one said you had to quit or walk away. But Spirit is saying invest your money, invest your time into something else. There's multiple streams of income that you could be having, Cancer. And one of them, you might do all on your own. You might end up quitting your job because you're like, dang, my entrepreneurial business, I can't do 2 hustles. You might be like, dang, everybody want to buy my cakes. I've been doing this in the kitchen. I was all small time. Now I'm big time. Yeah. So you're going to have to quit that job that's taking up, some schedule, some time away from you. For some of you, you could be baking. You could be cooking in the kitchen. You could be doing things, okay? But let them cook. Okay? They got to let you cook. Whatever. This is going to be your message, Cancer. I hope you guys liked it. You are a high vibrational, great match to the steps that you're about to be taking forward or the steps that you already have taken. So Spirit is saying, don't give up. That's literally what the card here says. It says, do not give up. Okay? You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Wow, that's beautiful. And it's an ever unfolding rose. Think about how a rose cracks open. It's just like gonna gracefully make sense to you why it is you're doing the way you're doing things and why it is the things that you were doing was going a little bit slower than everybody else's blessings. You feel me? Shoot. Dun, 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 dun. Like, they're going to have to pick up the pace of that song because I'm sprinting to my blessings. I'm sprinting to be married to the money and my manifestations, honey, and my man. Because I want my man there too. With my man, like, I want my man, my manifestations, and my blessings right next to it. Hello? Go ahead, spirit. Speak. That's going to be me. I'm going to tell my flower girl, move it. You know what I'm trying? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be sprinting, jumping over top of the flower girl. All gas, no brakes. I ain't waiting no more. As soon as I see it, I'm going to go for it. That's why Spirit said just say yes. So that's your message, Cancer. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Let's get into the Leo read. Shout out to my main character energy. Where are my Leos at? Fire signs. Where are my fire sign baddies and zaddies? Pull up and drop your zodiac sign down in the chat room below. Let me know you're ready for the read. We're about to shuffle up and get it. Katrina, you say you running, baby. I know that's right. Hi, Genesita. Kendrick. I like Kendrick. Kendrick is actually a Gemini. For some of you Cancers, you could have Gemini in your chart or Taurus in your chart. I was channeling both. Saxy, you say your spirit has been weary lately. Oh, well, I'm glad I did you a pick-me-up. You're welcome. No problem. And as you said that, it's actually, as I'm replying to you, it's actually 1111. Angel number 1111 could be relevant to Leo. So if anybody in the chat has Leo placements, if you got main character energy, drop your lion's manes in the chat. Let me know you're here. We're shuffling up for the chosen one's message for you. The chosen one chosen message for you. The chosen one's message for you. Let's get it. You guys could have been seeing 1111. Not my business, though. Whatever. Let me fill up my teacup here with some fresh water. I got brewing over here. I got it sitting on the burner. I'll be filling it up. Because it be getting... You know how your tea gets too strong and it's like, oh my God. You're trying to give me diabetes. I ain't trying to have all that. So I got to be watering down this caffeine. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Leos? You have a Leo moon, Donna? You've been trying to contact me through email? I haven't gotten to my emails. I ain't going to cap. My emails are flooded and so is the comments underneath my videos. I got to catch up. I'm doing that actually tomorrow on Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down. I'm going to sit my ASS down and do it. Y'all going to see me reply to a lot of stuff. I put a good dent into the comments of the live stream videos. I put a good dent into those comments. And I replied to a few of you comments. But I still have a lot to do. There was over 400. I got about 200, 250 maybe done or 220 done. But I got a lot to do. I got a lot. So, please be patient with me. I'll be trying. Whatever. But for the love of Q, I appreciate you for emailing me. Was it an important email? Do I need to be checking on it? Like, is it about an order or something? If it's about an order, then send it again so it's at the top of the email thing. But if it's a review or like something you wanted to... Oh, you wanted to use a voucher. Oh, okay. Then it is important. It is important. Copy paste your last message and send it again. It'll be at the top of the list. Or the top of the, the email list. Yeah. That's important. That's a booking. All right, sir. Yeah. Be looking out for those. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna do that on Friday. Yeah, tomorrow. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Leos? What's the chosen one's chosen message? This is why I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit down and do that. I was just thinking about it. This is why I need to stay organized or get some type of assistant. I'm gonna get an assistant coming up. Coming up soon. OGB is gonna have an assistant. This child, we need that. You already know. Keep me on point. Wow. Leos, you got some of the best cards coming out. This is crazy. Okay, Leos, you ready? This is your message. This is your chosen one message of the day. You standing in your power. Okay, that's the theme of the reads. So it says here, starseed on the card. This is amazing. It literally says, what lights you up, Leo? And you're the sun. You are a representation of the sun, Leo. That's why you're the main character energy. Without the sun, we not in our main character energy. The world would be dried up. The crops wouldn't grow. It'd be a little scary. So you are this sun, bright energy. It says, what lights you up, star seed? That's what Spirit want to ask you. What lights you up, star seed? Stand in your power. Think about what lights you up. This is the message you need to hear today. And then the next message that came out side by side with it says Akasha. You've been accessing the Akashic records. You've been accessing a part of yourself, either in your dreams or your daydreams, or when you're meditating, praying, manifesting, maybe when you're taking a shower. You're accessing like Akashic recognition. You're remembering who the F you are. You that main character energy. You remembering what your soul is on. You on a soul level. Okay? You're a high vibrational, dimensional being. It says your guidance is divinely guided. Ain't that something on a wordplay? Your guidance is divinely guided. You feel me? Your guidance is divinely guided. The way you are being guided is divinely guided. Like you're guiding yourself in your own divine guidance with the guidance of the divine. Child, that is such a riddle. Riddle me this. But that's what it's giving. It's like, whoa, son, your higher self is literally guiding you into what lights you up as a starseed, what it is that you know on a soul level you're supposed to be doing, thriving in. You try to like fit into the 3D realms, but you know you're not 3D. You know you are not on this 3D society-ish. Bye. Clock it. Clock it. You know. You already know. You said, I ain't with the ish. Hire some help, get rid of this ish. Okay? That's what you're saying. And that's what you're feeling on a soul level. You're feeling this pull is calling, and you're like, why do I feel like this? It's your Akashic. It's your recognition on where the F you came from and who the F you are in this earth plane. You're not riding with the 3D stuff, baby. You in the 5D. You're not even from here. You're from the future. You feel me? You're not even from here. You're from the divine. You're in the divine realms. Bye. Go ahead. Be with the divine. I support it. May the fourth be with you. Okay? We have here, you're a starseed and you access the Akashic records, whether you know when you do that or not, whether you remember that you do that. There's something when you're walking around in your consciousness while you're awake, doing your daily tasks, running errands, taking the kids here or doing that there if you don't have no kids or whatever. There's something about you that still lingers and says, yo, this is what you're supposed to do next. It's that intuition, but it's also that higher knowing. It's also your guidance being divinely guided by something that you already achieved in a past life that you're about to achieve in a future place, but you're in the present moment, just live in the present. It's like you know where you're supposed to be, and I don't know if you're in denial of it. I'm here to tell you what lights you up. Don't be in denial of it. Shine. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Whatever, okay? I don't gotta tell you this. Rihanna did. Island girl. Maybe you're an island girl. For some of you guys, you're from the Caribbean. You could have Pisces in your chart. You could be a Pisces, rising moon or Venus, Jupiter, whatever placement as a Leo. But the point is that you're meant to shine, okay? You're meant to shine a light on also what it is you're trying to run away from. It's like you're trying to run away from an Akashic truth. The Spirit is saying, if you would just listen to that truth, you get to where you want to go a lot faster. Something about you intuitively know what to do next, or where to go next, or who to be around next. But for some reason, you try to like one-up it or think that you know better than your soul, than what your soul's telling you. Your human body be trying to argue with your soul and be like, nah, I'm running this ish. No, you forgot your soul is the gas. Your soul is the gas to this vessel. So I don't know what you thought you was running. You can't run without a soul. You can't run without energy. Okay? Even Tesla's got to stick around and charge somewhere. You feel me? Even Tesla's got to charge. So even if you didn't have no gas and you was all energy, you still have to stop and allow it to charge. What does that tell me? That tells me that your soul is running this, not the other way around. And so for some of you guys, you're looking at it in the wrong point of view, or I wouldn't say it's wrong, but it's not the point of view that helps you get to where you're trying to go. Okay? So somebody needs to hear that message. For others of you, you're already doing this. So you don't really need to hear this message, but this message is more of a double confirmation, because for some of you guys, you're like, yeah, I am all access. I got all access to the Akashic records. I was just in that ish last night. You feel me? I was just, running through my tasks and my daily divine messages. The other night, I was floating around in the Akashics. I tapped in. So for some of you guys, you're aware of it. But for others of you, Leos, you're not. You're in denial. You're trying to avoid it. You're trying to see or unsee something that you already have seen. You can't unsee something that you've already seen or been told or been shown about your true self. You can't unsee that. You could try. But Neo from the Matrix, he couldn't unsee what he saw. Hello? Clock it. Are you Neo? I don't know, Leo. That rhymes. We have here investment. Genesita, you say you want to go to the Caribbeans? Oh, no, that's right. Go ahead. Take your trip. Okay? Take your trip, honey. Tamika. What you talking about? Look at this. Look at this card that came out. It says investments. So it says invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. So something about you taking a calculated risk is coming up for you, Leo, and you need to know whatever it is, it must be something that you're passionate about or lights you up, or that your Akashic records told you that you're meant to do in this lifetime. You are a very important person. You're VIP to the universe, to God's first creator, to your angels, to your ancestors, to the Akashic records, to your higher self, to yourself in the now. You're a big deal. So you need to start acting like it. We have here locked. Work you want may not be in reach right now. You can take a temporary position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. Wow. So for some of you guys, it has to do with where you're working. It has to do with what you're working on, or who you're working with, or where you're working at. Because there's something here that's locked. We locked into these messages today. Speaking of a lock, right? Drop them lock emojis down the chat in the chat here. Drop a lock emoji. It says, but you got the key though here to unlock this lock. It says work you want may not be in reach right now. The work you want or where you want to be in life may not be at reach right now, but you could take a little temporary, setback or a position, or you could sit, you could let it sit a little and while you're waiting something to open. But keep applying yourself, keep investing yourself, whether that's through time, coin, energy, education. you know, planning. There's something here that you're investing. You're investing this, one of those things or all of those things. And it's like, while you're doing that, something's opening up for you in the background. Okay. So you may not have what it is that you're searching for right now, but as long as you're investing and applying yourself, your new place offers job security. Your new place offer your place of power, your place of like standing in your power and being recognized in the way you want to be recognized in this lifetime. That's going to be an opportunity for you coming up. It's there. That's going to be unlocked. So clock it. Lock in. Clank, clank. Right? You locked in. Look at this card that's underneath. Your timer went off, but let's just take a look at this card because I talked about the future. I said, you the future. Look at the future card on the bottom of the deck. That was underneath the locked card. I didn't even know that was there. I was channeling it though. I felt it was there. So we have here the future. The future, what it says on this card is plan for the future while living in the present. Didn't I just say that? Wow. That's why you come into the real OG's room. I'm a real one. I'm a real one. Because I'm living in my chosen path. You guys, it says here, the future. Plan for the future while living in the present. That's literally what I just told you, to sum it up. And it says you are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Your intuition, your Akashic access to your own knowledge and where you're supposed to be at in life, in moments of your life, in the present, brings you to prosperity. That's your psychic ability to know what you need to be doing and who you need to be around next. And if it doesn't align with you, leave it go. It's like you know these things. Dang, Leo, that's amazing. This card, go crazy. This card go crazy. Okay, because what? It was there. 2 cards underneath the Oracle deck. It was there. Amazing. So this is going to be your reading, Leos. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to get into Virgo. Where is my World Cup energy at? Drop your World Cup sound in the chat stream below. If you a Virgo, okay, you can watch for any placement of Virgo. Give it a like here on the channel, by the way. Give it a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. And all that good stuff. You can check out my services and any other information about me down in the description box below. But with that being said, we're about to get into Virgo. Okay. So we're going to shuffle up. We're going to clear the energies out to tap into Virgo. All right, let's clock it. Let's tap in. Let me cross out Leo. Ooh, my stomach is bubbling. This tea, I don't know what I did to this tea, but got my stomach bubbling. Bye. It's dangerous. We're in dangerous territories. With my stomach bubbling on the live stream, I don't know about that, y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared. Is it just you or is the volume really low? It might be just you. It might just be just you. Is it you? Do you know? Check the volume on the video. Wow. This card that came out for you, Virgo, very, very, very crazy. In a good way. But it's very, very, very relevant. This is going to align with y'all, for real. Virgos, it says the crumbling. And it's the tower here. It shows a tower literally cracking open. But through the tower, you see this beautiful like botanic garden. You see this beautiful life of like flowers and mountains and hills and valleys. And look at the water, the river. Like, do you see that? Let me hold it closer to the screen. Do y'all see that? Cracked open. It says, what are you clinging on to? Virgo, what are you clinging on to? Right? Is the question. That is the question. y'all. Let me check something real quick. Hello? Is the voluming? Is it good? How do I sound? Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me. Because I'm gonna need Virgo to like I'm gonna need Virgo to like get this message. So we need to know, because if we're not being heard, seen, and felt on the level that I want to deliver the message, then we're not here in the room doing the work. This is a chosen one read. This ain't no, you know what I mean? This ain't no regular read. I need my chosen one to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay? Rush hour type. And do you hear the words? I'm gonna need you to hear this because this is a really good message. Okay? All right, here we go. So we have here, what are you clinging on to? Okay. Hi, Christy. What are you clinging on to? Thank you, everybody, for letting me know we good. We be vibing. What are you clinging on to? And it says here, boundaries. On the bottom of the deck here, it says boundaries. It says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Where? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Okay? There's something here that is crumbling that you let go of or that you're about to. Because with this full moon coming up, a lot of people are about to be leaving certain things go. Leaving certain things alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave you where you stand. And I'm going to stand on business and stand in my power over here. That's what it's giving. It could be a person. It could be a place. It could be a thing. It could be your old version of yourself. It could be an old thought process or a thought form that doesn't serve you. It could be a whole bunch of different things. Whatever. It could be an employer. It could be a coworker. It could be a thing that you wanted to do. But you know what? I'm going to lay that to rest. And I'm going to get over here and do my best over here instead. And so there's something here about you might be clinging on to something that has already crumbled or that needs to be let go. And there's something about the boundaries that you have set all the way up until this point and the one that you're probably going to set now, because I feel like this is a reoccurring thing where you're like, I got to remind people of my boundaries, or I need to start reminding myself of, is what I'm allowing continuing because of me? Because I don't have healthy boundaries. I need to set these again because sometimes you forget. So that's what I have here showing up. Okay. Something about your boundaries are going to lead you into a new earth. We have Lumeria here. On the bottom of the deck, it says Lumeria. You could be a starseed from the Lumerian starseed council of starseeds, family of starseeds, starseed family. If you believe in that, or if that's something that's your belief system, it doesn't have to be. But it says creating heaven on earth. It's happening. It's happening right now. Okay? Spirit is saying you're about to be in a new earth or a new reality, right? It's a new way. It's a fancy way of saying you're going to be in a new reality of your life. For some of you guys, you're experiencing that now, but for some of you, you're on the way to experiencing this. But you're releasing these towers, okay, in whatever way, shape, or form that resonates with you, and you're creating healthy boundaries. And these moments here are so potent. They're so the catalyst to the next thing, and the next thing is this heaven on earth feeling. This feeling of, oh, I got blessings on blessings on blessings. What was I stressing about? I ain't finna stress. Because now I'm blessed. I've always been blessed. I had a hard time seeing that. Okay? You could have been blocking your own blessings. With that being said, Virgo, I just saw 444 on the timer. That could be your angel number to this reading. Repeating fours means stability. Clock it. Repeating fours means stability. Hello? So you're about to be stable. You're about to be thriving. You're about to be striving. Okay? Blessed, no stress. Okay, that's what it's giving. So whatever it took you to do up until this point, look at all these hands trying to ask Virgo for something of them. Give me a piece of you, Virgo. Look at all these hands, but look at what you're doing in the center. Back up, step up off me. Get your life together before you get jacked up by my angels, my ancestors, before you get karma. Don't touch me. I'm untouchable. Like, you really protecting your energy. So Spirit is saying, congratulations, you set the boundaries that you needed to, or you're about to, in order for you to be in a new, prosperous mindset and outlook on life, or a new prosperous reality in your life, because you're going to see that prosperity reflect in physical time, right? In the physical world, in the materialistic world, you're going to see these things pop up. For some of y'all, this is a relationship. I just saw 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Something is about to be like 3, 2, 1, cutting off, chopped and screwed, right? Access denied. Whoever was rolling with you then may not be the same people that are rolling with you in the future or later or soon. Okay, it might be a different tribe. It might be a different group that you're chilling with. It might be a different relationship that you're in. Okay? So let it go. What did Elsa say in Frozen? Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Maybe you were trying to hold something. Hold on to something. You was breadcrumbing it. I don't know. Whatever. I just saw 2, 3, 4 on the clock. That could be your angel number as well. Oh, shoot. You know who said that in the chat? Abby said that in the chat. You just saw 2, 3, 4. Well, I just saw it too. Hi, Virgos. Thank you for being here. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a personal read, you can tap in the description box below is the way to book a service. We have here cultivation. It says here, you are in the growing phase right now. You must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. You are a farmer. You are a farmer. Okay, that's what it's saying here. Hello? That's what it's saying here. It says you are farming something, you are cultivating something, you are planting seeds, or you've been planted the seeds, and it's time to reap the harvest, or you're about to be able to reap the rewards. Okay? You're in a growing phase right now, and that's okay, because you're growing from something that has been holding you back. You're growing from towering moments. You're growing from this crumbling, from this rubble, to turn into a beautiful, abundant harvest, right? Of your reality, but also of yourself, from inside out, from the inside out, from the dark parts of yourself out to the light. Out and into the light of yourself, right? So there is this energy where you must continue to water these seeds you have planted. Okay? Don't neglect your plants. For some of you guys, you have plants in the crib. Water them plants. They're a reflection of you and how you take care of yourself. What? Clock it. Boss. Dropped. Mic. Dropped. I'm not a rapper, but don't push me. Okay? I said what I said. If you don't water your plants, that is a representation of how you don't water yourself and your own things. Projects, people, places, and things. Like, you're not... Hello? If your plants are dying, you need to look around. You need to look within. And you need to get to watering. Okay? Because the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards may be a little dry right now. But water it. Because you're going to reap. You're going to reap the rewards. You're going to get reward for this merit, for this manifestation, for this magical thing that you're pouring into your life, into yourself, and realizing. Wow, bottom of the deck, we have a snake here. That's crazy. That's crazy. It says snake here, and it says shedding. There's a snake on the card. It says shedding. And this is the year of the snake. The Chinese New Year of the snake is here. It's commencing right now. So we are in the age of the shedding period, right? So if there is a lot of things changing for you, it's because this is the year. Hello? To do that. The best time to do that. So it says you're starting to outgrow your work situation, okay? You need to set higher goals and higher standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Places of healing and medicine. That could be in religion, that could be in spirituality, that could be in medical fields, that could be in any way, shape, or form you want to take the word healing and medicine. That could mean any of that, okay? You work well in these areas of healing, okay? And medicine, like healthy environments. You work well in a healthy work environment rather than the work environment that you're in. For some of you guys, you're working in a toxic work environment. This is your message. This is like, this tower, it's time for it to crumble. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. You're shedding the old skin, the old version of yourself, the old way you looked at things, the old way you did things. And you're going back to the drawing board and reworking what it is that you need to allow to let go of because you're clinging on to it so hard. And where you need to create healthy boundaries moving forward. And then tending to your seeds so that they can grow. So pouring into your talent, skills, abilities, and investments so that way these things can grow. In doing all of that, you're shedding an old version of yourself. You're outgrowing a work situation, or you're outgrowing the things that didn't work within yourself that were reflecting outside of you. Like I said, if your plants is dying in your house, that's something that you're doing wrong. And that's also a reflection of what you could be tending to within yourself. Hello? Clock it. For some of you Virgos, y'all are earth sign. Y'all have plants. Y'all have a lot of plants or animals or things around you that you tend to within your home or outside of your home that bring you life, okay? But if you're not taking care of it, it's going to, it ain't going to last, right? So you work well. You work well when you are in this healing stage. You work well when you are in healthy work environments. You work well when you're being healthy to yourself, self-love, self-care tactics, energies, routines, things like that. And so that's going to get you to set a higher goal and higher standards in your life. And you could already think that you have high standards and things like that, but you might be missing something. You might be having high standards in a particular genre or space of your life, but you're not looking at another particular genre or space of life that needs a little bit more love, that needs a little bit more looking closer at, right? For some of you guys, this could be relationships closest to you, even romantically. Okay, so if it is, come back for the love readings tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But this is where I'm going to love you and leave you with this message, Virgo. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah. We're about to get into Libras. Shout out to my Libra gang, Baddies and Zaddies up in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Okay. All right. So let's get into my Libras. Shout out to the gang. Let's get into my Libras. All right, Libras. I don't do personal readings in the live stream, y'all. Y'all gonna have to book a personal reading with me. If you want to book with me, you can book with me down in the description box below is the link. It takes you places. So click around. Yeah. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Libra gang, Baddies and Zaddies up in the building? Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, how's my scales doing in the chat? Let me know in the comments. You balanced and you booked and busy. You're harmonious with the things going on in your life, or you want to be. Libra, we're going into this full moon, okay, in your sign. Coming up on the 12th, we have a full moon in your sign. All right, it talks about relationships coming back into balance, okay? So if you've been wondering about this energy, it's simpatico to you. It's simpatico. It's, in alignment. All right, it's looking good. So let's get it. Shout out to my Libras. If you Libra, drop your zodiac sign. Let me know you in the building. All right, let's get it. Here we go. Let's say, what do we have for my Libras? Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty try to pop out for you guys. You working on like some type of beauty? It try to pop out, but I don't take it if it don't pop out, pop out. If it don't pop out and pop off, we not taking it. It needs to pop off the Oracle deck. So let's do this again, Libras. Okay, that one's popping up. It says leap. You go first. Wow, this is your chosen one, chosen message of the day, y'all. Clock it. You standing in your power. You're pulling up in your power. Look at this. It says here, leap. Look at that person leaping with faith, too. It says, you go first. The universe will catch you. Ooh, that's a strong message. Ooh, 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 ooh. Clock it. That's a strong message right there. You leaping. You're taking a leap. You go first, and the universe is about to catch you, right? You're taking a leap of faith into the right direction. It might be a little scary for some of you guys, but Spirit is saying your chosen one message of the day is to continue to take them leaps that are a little bit scary, but you know that they're in the right direction. You know what it is that you need to do, is what Spirit is saying. I love this for you. It's amazing. Beautiful energy. It says Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. That's a beautiful card. It says Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? You meant to be a leader. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But I see a Libra here on a spread that is supposed to be leading the pack, being alpha energy, and not being a follower, okay? A leader who creates leaders, not followers, okay? You're in this priestess energy. You're in this higher knowledge or higher knowing, or you're meant to take a leap into that direction. If you don't feel like you're there yet, you're meant to keep going in that direction, because that is the direction there for you to grasp and to be prosperous in. Do you hear me? Hello? Clock it. Do you hear me? So there is this message coming up of like, how are you being stepped up? How are you being called to step up and lead, okay? How is this happening for you in different areas of your life, okay? That's what I have for you. Your chosen one, chosen message of the day is looking really good. It's looking very powerful. You guys could have Leo in your chart. I am seeing a reference of lion energy here. So for some of you Libras, you have like a Leo rising moon or Venus placement or Jupiter or something like that. Check your chart. Check your placements. I'm seeing for some of you guys, you took a leap into this direction, and it was scary, but you're seeing how the universe is catching you in the moment right now. So for some of you guys, that was already something that you did, but for others of you, this is your advice. You're being called to step up and lead in your life, and lead with confidence, and know that you are meant to be an authority figure. Look at the card that popped out. I can't make this up. Look at the card that popped out. We so on point with it. You know, we so on point with it. It says here, clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. You are on the throne, not the other way around. You might be employed by somebody, but you sit on the throne. You're the one who's in power. You feel me? Because you're in charge of your own life, your own reality, your own desires, your own manifestations, your own everything that you want for yourself. You're in charge of that. So can't no one or nothing take that from you. And if somebody is trying to do that, you are able to respond in a poised, graceful, royal way, because that's who you are. That's who you're meant to be. You're meant to be the high priestess. You're meant to be this energy of like, okay, I'm going to bring peace to this. I'm going to bring a resolution to this. But at the end of the day, I'm also going to remember that I don't have to settle for less. I'm also going to remember that if I take a leap in a new direction away from this place or this person, that I'm going to be leading my life instead of following it or dimming my light or being in denial to think that like this is the best I can get or this is the best I deserve. Because this person on this throne here, they wear the crown. They're wearing a crown on their head. So my kings and queens who are Libras, okay, you might be challenged by other people in your workplace. You might be challenged with other people in life in general who are bossy or your boss. But you forgot you're your own boss as well. You forgot we're amongst leaders. We're not amongst the meek. We're amongst the leaders. We're not amongst the meek. And you playing small got you lessons and blessings and things like that. But it's time for you to step up. So that's what I'm getting here. And so that's what Spirit is really bringing to my attention, because you are a high priestess here. You already have this inner knowing, this inner knowledge. You already have the divine download, or you have access to it. Spirit is trying to give you the codes. The code to punch it in. Do, 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 do. Access granted. Okay, period. Access granted to your authority, your leadership, your purpose, your path. If you want it. Child, to be a chosen one, you got to choose it back. And I'm seeing for a lot of you Libras, you have. But for some of you guys, you might be a little bit apprehensive because you have other people around you who are maybe trying to boss you around in your life. Or maybe you feel like, you know, at a workplace, you can't hold yourself at a higher stature just because you don't have that title. You don't need a title. You don't need a title. Let me tell you that right now. It's energy. Just because you're the assistant too doesn't mean that you're not the executive of your life. Oh, hello. Clock it. Clocked. Just because you're the assistant too at work doesn't mean that you're not the executive of your life. Right? So I'm going to need you to walk in as the executive of your title that they gave you, but also of yourself and your life and your goals. Because, child, you don't have to dumb down or to be a vibrational match to the title they gave you. You're a vibrational match to yourself, and whatever you feel about yourself is going to be the title, not the other way around. Okay? Just because we're given a title doesn't mean that you need to be energetically aligned with that. You could choose what you want to be aligned to. That's what a chosen one does. They choose. They make choices. They make decisions. It's a decision maker. And I'm seeing here like a Libra who is leading their life and being a decision maker in their life. And you're like, you know what? You're right, OGB. You know what? My intuition has been on point. You know what? I do need to do this. You know what? I am being stepped up to be called and to something greater than myself and lead into something that's going to lead me into more authority and respect. It's beautiful. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. This whole time this was on the bottom. This is crazy. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Peaceful Vibes. Hey, Olivia. How you doing? We almost to Sag. I know. So it says you're being called on this power position card, which has a shield and, by the way, a crown or some type of throne on it. I believe it's a crown. You keep getting crown energy. From the High Priestess to the Authority Figure card, they are both royal and high up, right? And then you got the shield right here that says literally a power position, and it has a crown on top of the shield. And it says here, you are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step up into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. You feel me? That's what it's giving. Okay? You feel me? So I'm seeing here that you're getting yourself out of prickly positions or situations or anything that you thought that you weren't good enough for. And so this is your message, Libra. Okay? You are in an authority power position right now. A position where you could change your whole life just by continuing the leap of faith that you're on, or taking the first leap of faith if you haven't yet. So, chosen one, this is your chosen message. I hope this was very helpful and useful in all areas of your life, even with career, life purpose, life path, and things like that. If you'd like to book a personal reading and get more of a personal message, the link is in the description box below. But this is where I'm going to leave you with this message, and it's beautiful. It's abundant, okay? So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for being here. Let's get into my Scorpios, okay? Crystal, you say you feel called out in a good way? No problem. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Right? Peaceful vibes. No more of that in your life. That's facts. Ooh. So we have here Scorpios. We got my Scorpions. Hey, stingers. My stingrays of the chat. Where are my Scorpions at? Let me know in the comments below if you're here, if you're ready for the read. I'm going to shuffle up, clear the energies, and we're going to tap into your message, your highest vibrational message for your chosen one energy. Okay? Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. A lot of these cards are matching the title to this reading. And remind you, like, I have been pushing back this live stream for like 3 weeks in a row. I'm finally doing this one. And the title has stayed the same the whole time. I just felt like it wasn't time for me to do this reading yet. So I kept pushing it back. We're finally doing it today. And it says standing in your power is the title. And it says only a few will see this. Only a few of you will see this. This message isn't for everybody. Not everybody's going to see this message. So when you see it, just know that this message chose you and you chose it back by watching it. That's why you're in the room. You feel me? Sir, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. But with that being said, like, a lot of these cards are coming out talking about power. They have the word power on purpose in these cards. They keep saying power on the cards that we pull. So I really feel like this is all like flowing together, just not only from the title of this video, but also the cards that are coming out and the messages that I'm channeling. It's just so beautiful. It's all seamless. It all goes together. It's like glue. Thank you so much. You're welcome, D. No problem, D. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for pulling up. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Scorpios? Let's tap in. What's your chosen one, chosen message? Let's see. What's the chosen one, chosen message for my Scorpios? Wow. We have a card flying out towards you. Oops, my timer. Okay, here we go. We have a card flying out towards you. It says, counsel of light. A counsel of light. Okay? It says divine orchestration. Helpers in the subtle realms. Man, are you divinely supported. You don't even know how hard you are divinely supported. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't know. Look at all these people backing you. They're supporting you heavy on them. They roll deep too. They're not playing with you or them. You feel me? Okay, this is a counsel of light. This is divine orchestration. This is helpers in the subtle realms. This is like Jesus, Gandhi, Buddha, Mary, whatever. Them people, the people that walked the earth before, that had a lot of high vibrational energy and connection to source, to the Akashic records, to God, to the universe, to Gaia, Mother Gaia, right? The earth. So these people are a lineage of people that you are protected by or that you come from. It's in your bloodline. It's in your cellular DNA. And so for a lot of you Scorpios, this is the divine orchestration that's orchestrating your life. You're like, why? Oh my gosh, like, how am I like cheating death? How am I cheating like certain points of my life that could have gone bad or worse than what they did, right? You're wondering how this is or why this is. It's because you're part of a council of light. Ashe. Ashe. Okay. 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 Do you hear me? So you're standing in your power with this energy because you come from powerful people. Hello? So it says here, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Wow. Look at this. Look at that card. It's so beautiful too. Okay. You're being activated by these people. The Council of Light, they working on you while you sleep. Your angels, your ancestors, the ascended masters here are working on you while you sleep. So when you sleep and you wake up the next day, you're more connected to the universe, God's source creator, the earth, ascended masters. You're more connected to your intuition. You're integrated with your soul purpose, your soul mission, your soul path, your prosperity, the things that you need in this life to thrive, the things that you want in this life to thrive, right? Right. I said what I said. So that's what it's giving. And it's showing me here, this is a new way of you being. And you're like, wow, how did I get here? And it's because Spirit was doing surgery on you in the middle of the night. Okay? Hello? Yes. Ashe. I'm here for it. Finger snaps, finger claps. Okay? I'm here for it. Okay? You're just going to have to trust the process because there's some type of divine thing being awakened within you. You're not realizing where it's coming from or who it's coming from or why you have energy that morning or that day or that afternoon or that evening or in the middle of the night. You don't know why you have this energy all of a sudden. You get boosts of energy and you're like, did I have a lot of matcha today? Is it the matcha I drank today? How many matchas did I have today? But some of you, you're not clocking the caffeine. You don't even there, right? And Spirit's like, it's not the matcha. It's the masters. It's the ascendant masters working on you. I promise you that. So if you get these random boosts throughout the day of energy, it's because Spirit is literally in your spirit. Ashe. Ooh, that was a good one. Give me my props. That was a good one. But it's truth. We ain't never told a lie. Not in this room. Okay? So let's pull a career card on this energy because I can't wait to see what comes out. Thank you, Indigo Love. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, Junior. Hey, gods. How you doing? Alexandria. What it is? Oh, what's up? Can a good girl get a little love? That's for you, boo. All right, so let's say what comes out for you. It says education. Wow, you're getting knowledge from the ethers. If you've been feeling like you've been having vivid dreams, or even if you're not dreaming, even if you're not asleep, right? If you feel like you've been getting like vivid downloads, like throughout the day, you're just getting these crazy like downloads. Like if you said it out loud, they would put you in a straitjacket. They'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like society would lock you up in a padded room. But you're getting like these downloads that make it so much sense. It's so crazy to everybody else, but it makes so much sense to you in your mind about what you're supposed to be doing with your life, who it is that you need to be around, what you're supposed to be doing next. Like all of that in alignment. There's something about you having this wisdom and this knowledge that's bestowed onto you while you're walking around awake or while you're sleeping and dreaming at night. You're getting like some type of information on a quantum level, on an energetic field. It's atomic. And you might be someone who forgets these things or just doesn't understand them fully because they're so out there. People will almost call it woo-woo, right? Label it as woo-woo, but it's not. You're connected. And Scorpio, I do have to say, you are a very intuitive sign. You are very connected to the divine because you are the water, right? Okay. So we have here, you may need to take a class or do some research to find a better position with what it is that you are getting these energetic downloads with, or a better position in life when it comes to work or people who you surround yourself with in relationships closest to you, just in general. But also when it comes to your ancestral being or your spirituality, maybe you're looking deeper into stuff. I feel like you're getting downloads to like, I should do the research, right? Clock it. I'm talking to somebody. I said, right? Y'all be falling asleep in the chat. Wake up. Bye. It's the afternoon. Who's sleepy? This is such an awakening of a message for the you chosen. You shouldn't be sleeping this chat. If you are, save this video for later and come back to it when your mind is working and ticking and thriving correctly, because I need you to hear this message. Do you hear me? It says you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Do you hear me? It literally says it on the card. And it's matching the Ascended Masters card. What did they do when they were here? Buddha taught, Jesus taught, Mary taught. You see what I'm saying? These Ascended Masters have left things that were taught, were meant to be taught and taught, carried on a spiritual level, because that's where they came from. They came from other realms. They didn't come from a man-made, whatever you want to call it. They came from soil, right? The soil of spirit. The soil, right? The soul. Okay? They were meant to teach, and now you're meant to teach. So there's some type of activation or upgrade that you're getting. It's almost like this is how I should hold the cards. Look at the picture when I put the cards stacked like this. Look at 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 them working on you in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Right? What was that song? Was it The Lion King? Whatever. We have here you're getting the vibrational downloads, the education, the knowledge, and you're going to have to research that because there's something here that you're not remembering, or you're meant to remember, or you're meant to take action to. If you do remember it, then you're meant to take action towards. You're meant to keep going in that trajectory. For a lot of you guys, you're doing this because you intuitively know it's right. You intuitively know it's aligned to you. You intuitively know that it matches. Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for y'all. What this is. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But it says here flashback on the bottom of the deck. There's a camera and a treasure chest, right? It's an image of a camera and a treasure chest, and it's saying that the treasures are in the flashback, are in your memories, are in your soul memories. Remember where it is that you came from. Remember who it is, the F that you are. You are connected on a cellular level to ascended masters, and you're getting downloads that not everybody's getting. You're chosen to have this chosen message. Ashe. That is such a bar. You a baddie. You a zaddy. Okay? This is my definition of a baddie or a zaddy. A lot of people are like, well, why you call yourself Oracle King Baddie? Because I'm here for the other people who are also oracles of their own life. I'm here to uplift other souls, whether we do them per zodiac sign or per collective message. It doesn't matter how we identify ourselves. It matters what we're connected to as a union, as a collective, right? And that makes me a baddie because I chose a path that not everybody's going to choose. That's what makes me a baddie. I'm not calling myself a baddie because of the way I look. I'm not calling myself a baddie because of the way I dress or what I have. I'm calling myself a baddie because I chose the path that other baddies won't choose. Other people that call themselves baddies are not the definition of my baddie. You feel me? So that is what it's giving. For you guys, that's what I'm seeing. So when I call you a chosen one, baddie, or zaddy, you better clock it, okay? Because that's the definition behind it. It means something deeper than what society has made that word be. There's a soul definition to being a baddie or a zaddy, okay? Of the ethers, okay? Because not everybody's going to choose that path. Not everybody's going to choose that because it's harder. It's the long way, but it's the right way, okay? It gives a legacy. It gives longevity. It gives generational wealth and health. Do you hear me? Hello? And Scorpios, you know that. That's what your energetic activation is right now. So I'm seeing your flashback. You're remembering who the F that you are and where the F that it is that you came from. That's why there's this camera in the treasure chest, because there's film that you need to revisit. There's knowledge that you need to remember. There's memories, there's soul gifts that you have. It says people from the past return into your life to remind you of who the F that it is that you are. So people from past lives, people from the history of the past, people from an old version of yourself, they remember. It's a reminder to how far you've gotten and where you need to continue to go. Or it's a reminder of who it is, the F that you are, your purpose, your worth, that you're not going to settle. All right? Do you hear me? Yeah, this message is good. It has substance. I like it. So it says here, you may work with previous coworkers or take back an old job. You get a second chance to that, but just ask yourself, is this what I want? Is this part of the path? Or is spirit guiding me somewhere else? Because for some of you guys, you get a second chance to something, a second chance to see how far it is that you came without that opportunity, or to see how and remember who it is that you are in the now and move forward towards opportunities that you don't see coming, but you know are there. You could feel it. You feel that it's there. As a Scorpio, you are the water. You be feeling stuff before you see it. I know you know what I'm talking about, Scorpios, because a lot of you Scorpios, you're on your spiritual-ish. Y'all be all isolated into yourselves. You're not a people person because you're so activated in the ethers. You don't really jive with people. You're more of the observer. You take in knowledge and information and then you utilize that, and you do what you want with it on a spiritual level, right? You're connected. There's so many choices. You have many choices card on the bottom of the deck. You feel me? So it says here, Thank you, Tia Bia. You said you just subscribed. You needed to hear this. You came in right on time. You a Scorpio? You watching for Scorpio? Yes. Ding ding for you. You came to the right room. Period. You been through it and back? Clock it. That's literally what we was just talking about. You're a very important person. Do you hear me? You are the VIP of the divine. A lot of people want to be verified on social media with that check mark. But when I tell you, you verified by the divine, you will never look at a check mark the same. People be verified on Instagram. People be verified on YouTube. People be verified with this check mark. Oh, we give this check mark so much power. But I'm verified by the divine. Check me. Check for me. And don't check for me unless you got to check for me. Okay, period. Because what the heck does that symbol mean when God gave me something else? When the divine gave me something more better than a check mark? Bye. A check mark means completion, but I'm everlasting. Why would I limit myself to a check mark? When I'm everlasting life, I am the embodiment of it. Do you see this? You are the embodiment of it, Scorpio. So I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm preaching. We have a church now. Okay? But in my way. All right? So this is what it's giving. You have many choices. It says you have options even if you don't see them right now. We just talked about this. Look at the card on the bottom. It says even if you don't see them right now, get creative, look around. Okay? Look at that. That's literally what the card says. And it has balloons here. For some of you guys, you have air sign energy. For some of you Scorpios, you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart somewhere as a rising placement, a moon placement, maybe a Venus placement, maybe it's your Jupiter or your Mercury or your North Node. But check other placements, and that is connecting you to the intellectual knowledge and tying you to your Scorpio deep resonance of emotional ties to the universe, right? So there's something here that's significant, and I'm gonna need y'all to get it together because, child, this was the deepest read. We went over time and everything. I spent extra minutes on you. You got me running my minutes, and these minutes don't roll over, okay? My timer went off 3 minutes ago. We got to get out of your energy, but it was so good. It was so juicy. I needed to finish the message. The message was messaging. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so this is your chosen one's chosen message. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you would like to book a personal, you can book with me. The link is in the description box below. But with that being said, we're going to move on to my Sag. Where are my bow and arrow babies? Hello? Sagittarius. Pull up me. I'm going to have to make this a podcast series because this sounds so good. I don't know if it's my voice. I don't know if it's the cadence. I don't know if it's the way I'm saying things. I don't know if it's my personality, but these messages just feel like they're coming out really good. So I might have to pull this into a podcast moment. Bye. Y'all gonna have me doing podcasts on the stream. Bye. You gonna listen? You better. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for being here, you guys. Ooh, it's 12:12 right now on the clock. It's 12:12 p.m. over here. Where I'm at, that's an angel number. That's amazing. We going into Sagittarius reading. So Sagittarius, that could be your angel number for the read. 1212. You could have been seeing that on the clock. You could have been seeing it on a billboard, an address, a license plate somewhere. You've been seeing the 12s repeating. Okay, 12 breaks down to a 3. 3 is the number of what we just talked about in Scorpio's read. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart, but it's the number of spirituality, ascended masters. It's the number of union, okay? Of togetherness. You might have Cancer in your chart too, Sag. Because I'm thinking of togetherness, like home, mother energy. You guys could be parents. Whether you're single or co-parenting, you guys could just like, you could be at that stage of your life where you have kids and stuff. Whatever. It's not my business. But what is this chosen one's chosen message for you? So let's pull the cards. What do we have for the chosen ones? Chosen message for my bow and arrow babies. Drop your zodiac signs. Let me know you in the chat and learn. Alexandria, you say you've been getting it. I've been getting it. I know that's right. Genesita, hey boo. We got Chatty Chicky up in the building. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Sag Gang baddies and Sandies, my bow and arrow babies? What do we have here? Let's tap in. Let's get it. Whoa. The cards go crazy. The cards have gone wild. Why was they trying to take you out, collective? We have here deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Ooh. Some of y'all are parents for real. Behold, you need a vacation. That's what this reading says. Basically. It says here, deep replenishment. It kind of reminds me of water sign energy. That's why I clocked Cancer in your chart, but you could have water sign placement. That's not a Cancer placement in your chart, but you don't have to. I did clock that earlier, but this woman, she looks like she's underneath the water. She's just by a river in the card here, and her hair is blowing, but it looks like she's underneath the water doing this. It looks like she's in another land underneath the water. Under the sea. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. But there's some type of deep replenishment. There's also a reference of deepness, like water, emotions, right? Inner knowing, inner knowledge, intuition, right? Very similar to Scorpio's read. If you have Scorpio in chart, go back and watch the Scorpio read. If you have Cancer in your chart, go back and watch the Cancer read. But this is your reading, Sag, and I feel like it is going to say something different than those two readings. So you might get different messages from those readings versus this one. Retreat, rest, and be held. I'm seeing here that you're taking a little bit of a step down or a step back to really reevaluate on a deeper level where it is that you may have been neglecting yourself as a chosen one. Because I feel like you chose your path, or you're doing something very significant, or at least you're putting a lot of time and investment into it, or maybe coin, whatever. But I'm seeing here that you may feel like you've been doing a lot of spiritual work too, by the way. Like if it's not investment in coin, it's investment in spiritual work. And it's like, that could be exhausting. And so like you are realizing where you may have neglected yourself and you need to be replenished, revived, right? So you might be more inclined to get pampered at this time, right? By other services like getting your hair done, nails, whatever, a massage, going to the spa, getting a facial, whatever you feel drawn to. I feel like there is this unknowing, inner knowing that this is what you need at this time. That's kind of what is being brought to. So I'm seeing retreat, rest, be held, kind of like be nurturing, like nurture yourself, but be held by the universe. Know that the universe has your back and can hold you, right? So it's giving that energy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, Greenheart. Hey, Kevin. We got Vaughn in the building. Okay. Bottom of the deck here says the age of light. Ooh, that kind of reminds me of the age of Aquarius, but it says the age of light. You have been training for this for lifetimes. No wonder you're daggone tired, child. You've been training for things in the dream realm that you didn't know you was training for on a spiritual level. For some of you guys, you think you sleeping and you're resting at night and you wake up and you're like, why am I so tired? It's because you've been running around the ethers. You a demon slayer. You feel me? Not to clock it, but let's clock it. Let's talk about it. You a demon slayer. You out here in the ethers running around doing all this stuff, being a spiritual warrior. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? You wake up and you're like, why am I so tired? I thought I took 8 hours of sleep. Ain't I supposed to be okay? That's why. Because Spirit says you have been training for something for lifetimes that you didn't realize that you were doing in the ethers, right? And it makes sense to your 3D life. So the way you handle things in this 3D realm and society is the way that you have been trained to handle things kind of from another source, right? That 5D energy. And not to get too woo-woo with you, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? You guys know. If you know, you know. That's why you in the room. You were chosen one. This message chose you. You chose it back. And that's why you're in the room watching it right now. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm talking to the real ones, okay? I'm not talking to the cap. I'm not talking to the posers. I'm talking to the chosen one, the real one. So if you're a real one, please stand up. Because this is your message. It says here, so that's why Spirit wants you to rest, because they know you've been doing a lot of work, not only in the ethers, but also in the 3D, also in society. So they know that you've been having it hard and rough, and you've been hard on yourself, and people have been hard on you, and you've been striving and thriving and trying to just survive, and you've been doing all this stuff, right? And Spirit is saying rest. Don't forget to rest. Don't forget to give to you. So this is the message that you need to hear today. This is the message that found you. Okay, chosen one, this is your chosen message for today. Okay? You need to trust this process. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit said, I said what I said. That's what they said. So they said you might need to take several seats for a second. Press the reset button. Because you could be feeling depleted on the inside or the outside. I mean, you could be looking dry. Your skin is dry. You need to drink more water. You need to pour oils on your skin. You need to do something. Okay? Because you've been working really hard. You need to be good to yourself. You need to be nice to yourself. You need to talk to yourself nice. Don't be mean. Why are you being rude? Don't be rude to you. We have here independence. Look at the cat on the card. For some of you guys, you're in this cat-like energy, this feline energy, this divine feminine, divine masculine energy, very much leadership, independence. INDEPENDENC. Do you know what that? I got my own house. I got my own car. 2 jobs. Work hard. I'm a bad bro. You feel me? You all of those things, but did you rest? You feel me? You got all of these things, or you're working towards it, but did you rest? Spirit says, I need you to retreat and be held by me, right? Be held by the divine energy within you, right? So we have here, it's time to go out on your own and create your own business. This is something that y'all have been doing. Or try something well outside of your comfort zone. This is what you've been doing or what you've been applying yourself to. And Spirit is saying, because of all of this independent energy, right? It's gonna lead you right into your blessings. I'm seeing a lot of high vibrational, very successful Sagittariuses. Whether you're successful at the point of success you want to be at now, or whether this is something I'm channeling for the future, where you're going to be at later. It doesn't matter because you're on the trajectory towards this, okay? It doesn't matter where you're at on your timeline right now. I know you are prosperous, but the thing is that all this independent energy is going to require a little bit of self-care, self-love. Okay, as well along the way. So don't forget about yourself. You guys could have a cat. This could also be Egyptian god, goddess energy, Egyptian Mayat. Okay. The Egyptian goddess. You could be soul tied to somehow. But I'm seeing here, who else got this cat-like energy? Gemini. They got it in their reading. You might have Gemini in your chart. Go back and watch the Gemini read. There's some type of intellectual knowing that you have when it comes to your path. I can't make this up. I know it's something that you know. We have here, bottom of the deck, it says freedom. It says you have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. See? I told you, we've been talking about taking time off, retreating, resting, be held. Behold, you need to sleep, right? Behold, you need rest. You've been training for other things this whole time. Whether you knew that or not, you've been training. Spirit put you through training day. Okay? So I'm seeing here, time off will help you get clear, give you the clarity that Spirit is trying to give you. There's a person's hand holding a feather. That tells me that Spirit is directly trying to hand you something, but you may need to step back to see it clearly. And so that may do hand in hand with the message of the retreat card here, where there's deep replenishment, there's a reset. And this could be around your schedule in your life. This could be around your income and your stability with work. A lot of you guys want to be an entrepreneur, or you guys already are. And there's something about you leading yourself into this gives you more freedom, flexibility. It gives you a lot more of fulfillment, right? And I feel like you've been doing this for lifetimes. You've been a leader of your own life for lifetimes. This ain't nothing new. You're not new to this. You're true to this. Okay? Y'all have been leaders lifetime after lifetime. Y'all led in something that you were good at lifetime after lifetime, whether you remember that or not. I'm here to tell you that. You have the knowledge, the education, and the teachings to do this. We have the education card here. This is the same card Scorpio got, by the way. That's why I say you can have Scorpio in your chart, because I keep getting Scorpio references in your reading, Sag. But we have here education. You may need to take class or do some research to find a better position, or to find out something better within yourself, right? That you need to activate. It may remind you of something. Who the F you is. That's what it reminds you of. So then he says, you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others something. There's some type of education or a download that you're getting. Look at this download. Look at this person's hands above their head. There's an energetic download that you've been getting based off of what you've been training about, right? It's in this lifetime that's repeating lifetimes that you've lived as a leader, as an educator, as a teacher. There's something about you're so smart. I can't say it any other way, bow and arrow babies. You're just a smart ASS chick. Okay? You got that rich energy. Or guy. Because I got my dudes in the chat too. We gotta acknowledge they watch readings too. They know what chosen one means too. Right? So there's this energy of like this higher knowledge, and you're meant to step back and just rest and allow yourself to receive, right? And then keep moving. There's something about you pulling back to receive and then keep moving. So that's the message that I have for you, Sag. You look very beautiful and abundant right now. So for my Sag gang baddies and zaddies, this was a nice message for you. It's very smooth, calm, cool, and collected. Okay? So that's what I have for you for my bow and arrow babies. Take the message as it resonates. But with that being said, I'm about to get into my Capricorns. We're in the last column here. We got Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries in the last column. Thank you so much for rocking with me. Okay, you guys, I was struggling in the beginning of this live stream. I almost didn't have enough energy to continue it. Bye. The devil is a liar. Clock it. I'm here. So give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, you guys. I'm here. Running on fumes. No, but literally. Okay? So, show love or whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Okay, you guys? We're going to move on to Capricorns. Where are my greatest all time at? Where's my goats? Where's my goats with goals? Comment down below. Let me know you're here. Let me know we be vibing. Hello? Is anybody there? Let's tap in. What do we have here for my Capricorn gang biddies and zaddies? My greatest all time. What do we have here for my goats of the building? Okay, what do we have here? Well, let's shuffle up. Let's see what your message is for today. For my chosen ones, chosen message of the day. Yeah. Shout out to my Capricorns. Y'all excited. Hey, you guys. Hi, Diamond. How you doing? What card came out? It says birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a world into being. Oh, y'all been doing manifestations, rituals, or something. Y'all been serious about your prayer and your purpose and your path and your prosperity. Y'all been serious. Y'all said, clink, clink, I'm going to lock down. I'm going to lock in. Heavy on them. You're going to lock in. So we have here, look at this card. I'm going to show you it for a while before I clarify the message coming through with this card, but it's beautiful. It says here, birthing a new age. It says birthing new creations. So I feel like you're working on something that's a new beginning or a fresh start in your life, and you're being guided to continue in that because this is something that is actually meant for you to do. It's not meant for you to sleep on or deny or to think you're not good enough with. It's meant for you to birth this new age of you. It's a new version of you that's emerging from the dust. Do you hear me? It's a new energy of you, period. So I'm seeing here, you're dreaming a world into being. What once was a goal or a plan or a dream is now going to be a reality, something that you could touch, you could taste, you could feel, you could see in the materialistic realm, in our material world. Because we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Okay, that's what it's giving. Except for it's not so surface level. Okay. But you get what I'm saying. You feel me? Sometimes we got to live in our purpose to thrive in this material world. But the reason why we're thriving in this material world is because we have to, not because we chose to thrive in this material world. We chose to do our divine path, but in this material world. Do you see the difference? So this material world may be trying to paint you as something else or try to get you to do something that the material world wants you to do, the society world wants you to do, but you're connected to something else. You said, I'm married to my divine path. Okay? Okay? Okay. I got loyalty to my divine path. I don't got loyalty to this. I ain't signed up for this part. I'm just here. A lot of people would say that they signed up to be here, but a lot of people were, in my opinion, a lot of people were kidnapped and placed on this earth against their will. Okay? So this is not everybody's home. Not everybody chose to be here. Okay? For some of you Capricorns, you feel like that. But you got to work with what you got. You got to work with what you got. So if you're already here, make the best of it is what Spirit is saying. And so with that being said, don't forget your divine purpose, your divine path. Don't get lost in the sauce of society. Because there's something greater, bigger than yourself that you're supposed to be doing and bring it to life. And I see a lot of you guys bringing it to life. It says dreaming a new world into being. You're literally creating your abundance and birthing a new reality for yourself in this world with a new version of yourself attached to it, and how you're going to show up for yourself and your manifestations and your prayer and your purpose and your path. You're doing all of this in a different way than you imagined or that you expected or that you planned to. Okay? So you work with what you got, and it's bringing you abundance. It's bringing you clarity. It's bringing you prosperity. It's bringing you all of the things. All of the things. It's giving. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for a lot of you Capricorns. That's going to be very relevant to you in different ways of your life. So we could be talking about anything, okay? It doesn't always have to be around career or finances or things like that. We could be talking about anything. Okay? It's whatever it is for you, chosen one, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. It says soul family. Wow. This is the first time I'm seeing this card because this card deck is pretty new and I only use it like in personal readings sometimes if the reading calls for it. But this is the first time I'm seeing this one. This one hasn't came out yet, ever. So Capricorn, this is for you. It says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. You have a soul family here. Remember how I told you? Some of y'all got kidnapped here. You feel me? You didn't choose to be on earth. You just so happen to be, right? And so with that, you're doing your best. You said, I ain't signed up for this. Bye. I'm an alien. Bye. Who it is that put me on here? I don't want to be here. But you're already here. So you're creating something, and while you're creating this thing, which in your life, it could be anything that you're creating, right? As a chosen one. And so with this, your soul family, your soul tribe is going to come to you. You're going to attract the people who are supposed to be in your energy. It's like how I attracted y'all into the live stream room today for this message. It's like how I attracted my whole gang up in the building for Oracle Gang Baddie, for my channels, for my platforms. I've attracted people towards me by living in this age of myself, my authenticity, right? My path, my purpose, right? This is part of my purpose. This is part of my path. Okay? So there is this energy of soul mission leading into soul families, right? And so you're going to be attracting people. You're going to be attracting a tribe or an audience of people. Okay? So you might have to say no to certain people, places, or things of the materialistic world or society or whatever it is that you want to call it. You might have to walk away from those things because they don't align. They don't align to your divine soul mission, soul path, right? They don't align to you, and you feel it. You feel it on a cellular level. Like, you like, nah, these aren't my people. This isn't my purpose. Why do I work here? Why? Like, for real. You asking. You're going to get the answers. All right? The answers are here. Woo! I can't make this up. Look at the card that came out from a different oracle deck. It literally says renewal. But what was the first card that we got out from the other oracle deck? Rebirthing or birthing a new age. Look at renewal is here twice. Birthing, beginnings, new beginnings, fresh starts is here twice, okay? So it says you need to take time to recharge your energy and get back on track. You might feel overworked, Capricorn. You might have felt, past tense, overworked. You might feel it right now. I don't know your business. I don't know your timeline of this reading. I don't know when you're going to get this message or when you need to hear this. But I am here to tell you that your challenges ahead require you to have faith, because there is going to be a breakthrough. Okay? Or these challenges that you've been through of the past broke you through into this new version of yourself. Okay? So if you thought you was doing this alone, think again. You're calling in your tribe. You are about to meet the people who think like you, who move like you, who want the same things as you or similar things of their life, with their own goals, their own talents, their own skills, their own abilities, their own purpose, their own passions, their own path, their own prosperity. These people are going to pull up. And you can be like, where'd you come from? And what took you so long? Because, child, I was here doing this mess alone for the last 10 years. For the last two decades. For some of you guys, it's been for a long time. These people you just about to meet, these people are just about to cross your path because they had to go through their own lessons to lead to their blessings. So now you got two people who are both blessed and not stressed, and they meeting each other and matching for the first time. For some of you guys, you're going to be meeting your soulmate. Oh, clock it. Come back for the love readings tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You already know we pull up and we roll deep. Okay, so pull up. But we have here this energy of renewal. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. It's a time and a place, and the time is now. Okay, so that's why I didn't come sooner, but better now than never, right? Is what Spirit is saying. So we have renewal and we have progress. Progress came out in Taurus's read. You might have Taurus in your chart, Capricorn, but we have the progress card coming out for your read, and it says here, it seems like a long slog, a long path, a long slush, but your efforts will soon pay off. Stay on the course for at least a few more months before making any changes. So if you've been thinking about making a change, it's scary, oh, it's not going to work out, I'm just going to quit, or I'm just going to do something else, think again. Stay on course. Just because it didn't happen in the divine timing or in the way that you wanted it to happen, the time frame you wanted it to happen, and how you wanted it to happen, just because it's not showing up like that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Doesn't mean that in the way it shows up is going to disappoint you. It's going to be better than what you imagine, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? And not only are you going to have what it is that you desired and that you've been working hard towards, you're also going to have a soul tribe or a soul path or a soul mate to share it with. What? Yes, I said it. I'm taking risky business with these chosen messages. I said it. Chosen one, this is your chosen message. Keep progressing on your path. Slow progress is progress. The last I checked, we still get there when we in traffic. Hello? Think about it. When you're driving somewhere to a destination and you stuck in traffic, don't you still get there eventually? Better late than never. At least you still pulled up to work. You could have called out. At least you still went to the baby shower. Okay? Or else you would have returned the items. People better be grateful for the greatest of all time showing up. Okay? So show up for you, okay, Capricorn, because this is your message. Show up for you in the way that you show up when it comes to you being stuck in traffic. Just because traffic is there doesn't mean it doesn't ever lift, and doesn't mean that your freeway is never clear eventually. For you to smooth cruise into your destination, into your destiny, okay? So you're not a loser, okay? You're just not from here, and that's okay. But work with what you got. Just go with it. Because it's taking you places. It's going places. It's getting you somewhere. The progress card said slow progress is progress, basically. And your hard works and your efforts will pay off. Okay? So don't give up now. Don't turn back now. Okay? Stay on course just a few more months and you'll be all right. The card underneath, this is crazy. The card underneath literally says money matters. It literally says money matters. It says money matters a lot now. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. You're saving up for the future. You're watching your expenses. You're taking note of this stuff that you're doing right now for the next few months, because you know that something greater is about to happen. And if you just keep investing in yourself financially, energetically, spiritually, however you're doing it, and whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, you're going to see things come to light. You're going to see your hard work paying off, things coming into fruition. Do you hear me? Or am I talking to myself? Whatever. This is going to be a reading, Capricorn. I hope you guys enjoyed it, as I enjoy doing it for you guys, okay? It was lit. It was lit. All right, so let's get it. Let's go into my Aqua Gang Baddies and Zaddies. Aqua Gang, unite. Okay? You already know. That's my favorite tagline for you guys. Aquarius, where you at? Pull up around me. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Give it a like and subscribe to this channel and the videos, okay? Like, run up them likes. Subscribe to the channel. If you guys like these messages, you want to see more of these chosen one readings, I don't do them often, but when I do, just know it's a message, okay? This message, you're going to be standing in your power. After this message, you're going to be standing in your power even more, okay? Only a few will see this message. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? Because not everybody's choosing their path back. That's why they're not a chosen one. A chosen one chooses. Make the decision. Okay, if you in the room, that means that you chose to watch this. That means that you a chosen one. Because I can't make this up. This reading found you. I didn't promote it. Bye. The reading found you, honey. The algorithm was algorithm and said that you were a chosen one. Okay? So I don't know. There's something here you must need to hear. Okay, you guys? So tune in. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you need something more specific or more personal, I do offer services separate from this platform. Check the links in the description box below on how to be involved in any one of those booking services or things that I provide off the channel, okay? With that being said, let's get into my Aqua Gang. Drop your superhero emojis down in the chat. Let me know you're here for real. You a real one? Aqua Gang, unite. 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 Bye. What the heck? For my Marvel or DC gang baddies and zaddies, pull up around me. You know what? You're not none of that. You a divine. You're a divine superhero. For my superheroes of the divine, pull up. Where are my chosen ones at? I'm going to say it louder for the people in the back. Where are my chosen ones at? Where are you? Pull up. Don't be mousy. Don't be shy now. You've waited this long to see this reading. Okay? Let's get it. What do we have here for my Aquariuses? Katrina said, here I am. Okay. Here I am. You came just right on time. Okay. Sin is here. Sindul. What else we have? We have D King. True. Thank you for being here. We got Genesita. We got Tartar. I know that's right. Y'all pulling up? Happy on them. Oh my God. Aquarius, you're going to be like, what the heck? I can't make this up. Look at the two cards that came out side by side. I'm going to show you them individually, but they came out together. Look at this card. It says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Keep facing up. Keep going up. Okay? Do you hear me? Do you see this person? They keep walking into that portal, towards the portal, through the clouds, through the mountains. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. So Spirit is saying you're already in your present power. Okay, peep the title to this read. It says standing in your power. We're figuring out how you're doing this. We're figuring out what happened. We're kind of revisiting the message and giving you a message within a message. For some of you guys, this is double confirmation. For some of you guys, this will be advice. But this is what I'm saying. You're already doing it. Aquarius, I can't make this up. You were already doing it. It says it on the card. Spirit says stop overthinking and keep going north. When it's up, it's stuck. Okay? Cardi B knew that. Okay? And she a Libra. She's not even an Aquarius, but she's your, you know what I'm saying? air sign sister. Okay, so there's something here about you being in the energy of already doing something that it is that you have been doing in your life on a spiritual level, on a financial level, on a relationship level, skills, ability, talents wise, career level. There's something here that you've already been doing. So Spirit is saying, keep doing that. That's exactly what you need to be doing. That's exactly where you need to be. For some of you guys, there's something that keeps tugging on you. You're not doing it yet, but it keeps pulling on you like an umbilical cord from your belly button to the divine. It's like something's pulling me towards something that's outside of this earth plane. Why do I feel so connected to this one thing that I'm supposed to be doing? Why am I getting these energetic downloads? Why am I getting this intellectual like messages, mindsets? What is this? What is this magic? You know what I'm saying? Like you starting to question this stuff. You're like, what is this? It's part of you. It's part of the direction you're supposed to go. Okay? You might have had people, places, or things in the past that knocked you down, and you keep getting up. I'm hearing knock me down 9 times, but I get up 10. You're already doing something, and it's because of your perseverance. It's because of your resilience. It's because of your determination. Or you're being drawn to it and you need to answer the calling. It's like you know what it is that you need to do, but maybe you keep questioning it or overthinking it. So it's analysis paralysis. Spirit said, let's go. Let's effing go. If Spirit could leave a hashtag in the chat right now, God would be in the chat like, let's effing go. Hashtag. You feel me? We have here the next card that came out aside from it. It says Starseed. What lights you up? Big Purr. What lights you up? Hype me up. Light me up. What you doing? You vibing. You vibing with the universe. You're vibing with where you're being drawn to. You're vibing with the energies. Energy. It's giving all the energy. This is very much your message because this person in the card is looking at the ocean. They're like right by the water. And then this other person is up here by the clouds. And that's literally the energy of Aquarius. They're the water and air sign. It's like you're here emotionally connected, but also divinely, intellectually connected. So your intellect and your emotions are like literally yin and yang. All in one. You're in a mixing bowl of greatness. Okay. So you're meant to capitalize on that, honey. You're meant to make something of yourself, honey. Honey bunches of earths. You're meant to rise. You're meant to be recognized. You're blessed and highly favored. So keep striving. Keep having bigger goals. Keep dreaming bigger or keep wanting more. Can't nobody tell you that you already have everything. What else do you need? Can't nobody tell you that. They're a hater if they do. You have everything. What else do you need? I don't need anything. I just want to do things. Is that okay with you? Is that okay with you? Because clearly you all up in my business. Okay? I'm going to need you to have several seats. Sip your water. Mind your business. Okay? You got to tell these people to sit down. Because your desires and your destiny has nothing to do with their desires and what they want for their life. But people will project on you. You already have everything. You don't need more. No, that's not what God told me yesterday, last night, the day before, and the day that I was born. Bye, Felicia. Who that is trying to tell you can, that you got everything. Hello? Happiness hater. But also a person who's not awakened to their own power. A person who's probably denying their own truth or their own destiny or their own path, right? And so you could be a reflection of this person and what they need to work on. And that's what's triggering them. So that's why you got to stay in your lane and keep doing you. Because eventually this person's going to come around and be like, wow, you inspired me. I know I used to say those things or feel certain ways about myself and about you, but it's only because I realized through seeing you being in your truth and in your authenticity where I was lacking in my truth and my authenticity. Clock it. Do you hear me? That's why you need to lead, Aquarius, into this starseed energy. What lights you up? Hype, hype, hype me up. What lights you up? You're already doing it. As you light yourself up with what you're already doing, you light the way for others. Okay? You're the lantern that lights the way for others because you're in your truth and in your light. Do you hear me? So I don't care what nobody's saying about you or what people can't support you with. Bye. They can sit down. Because the last I checked, it wasn't their destination, no way. Okay? Guidance. It says divine forces are showing you the way to go. Wow, that's crazy. Look at this card. Look at this card. It's an angel on the card. And this angel on the card is a baddie. That means you a baddie, you a zaddy up in the building. Aquarius, you are that it girl, that it guy that's being guided by an it girl type of angel, an it guy type of angel. You got the best archangel energy guiding you on your path. You got the best angel side by side that you don't even know is there while you're on this journey. And it says here, divine forces are showing you the way. Like this guidance, this angel, God source creator is showing you the way. And you are discovering so many other pieces of your destiny and other parts of yourself through your life purpose, through your life path. That is crazy to me. That's a blessing. Whatever. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. And it says keep facing your true north. That's the way to go. The only way to go is up. Hello? I know that's right. You're a limitless being. Don't limit yourself. Don't even think that you're not capable of something or you're not good enough, because you are. Look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck clarifying, Ashe, what I said earlier. What did I say about Felicia? And if your name is Felicia, I don't mean to use you out of vain, your name in vain, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? I'm not saying that you're the happiness hater of the chat, but I'm just saying we're using that as an example of like the negative Nancy's, right? Air quotes. So we have here outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation. You may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon and you will be okay though. Okay? Spirit said you want to be okay though. You're going to be okay though. Because you're being guided by an archangel, an it girl, an it guy, a baddie or a zaddy here. In the angel realms that is guiding another angel, but you're the earth angel to this spiritual angel, and this, you guys are working in uniform, unison, simpatico ways, okay? That outside forces and figures that were driving the situation are now put to rest. Now they have in several seats. Now they have to sip their water over there. Okay, they don't get to be a part of your path and a part of your journey in your life because they're not in alignment to you no more. They're not vibrating high like you. So this is going to be your message. This is your message, Aquarius. Look for the signs. It says the signs here. Card is underneath the outside forces card. It says you are putting together the pieces of the puzzle from the signs you are getting. Pay attention to the coincidences you experience. Nothing is a coincidence when it comes to the universe. Remember that. Remember that. Okay? All right, so this is going to be your message. Aqua Gang Gang in the building. Aqua Gang signing out. Okay? Bye. Why am I so extra? But whatever. You guys love it. All right, so give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for the message. That was a beautiful message to relay. I hope you got the message that you thought of receiving today or that you didn't know you needed today. This is your daily bread. Okay? From OGB. All right, so let's get it. What do we have for the chosen ones, chosen message for my Pisces? Where my Pisces at? Pull up around me. Where my koi fish in the building? Hello? Do I have any koi fish swimming up to the live stream? You swimming up to the chat? Let's say What do we have for my Pisces? And then after Pisces, we have Aries, and then we're done, y'all. You're going to come back for the love readings tonight. They start at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, okay? So come back for the love readings. I might repost this later on as like a podcast. So if you see it streaming again, I'm not live. It's just because it was so good. I was like, let me start doing podcasts, okay? Let me start pulling up with the podcast series, okay? It might be a podcast chosen one series. I feel like we should do that or whatever. Okay. I don't know how to timestamp a podcast series, so it might be like a 2-hour long podcast, but y'all gonna have to just fast forward it because, child, I don't know how to do all that. I'm still trying to figure that out on the YouTube, but whatever. Let's get into my Pisces. Shout out to my Pisces gang. Titi Bianca, thank you for being here. We got Preppy, thank you for being here. Genesita, hello. We got Kat. All right. Hey, boo. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Pisces? My Pisces gang, biddies, and cities. What's your high vibrational message right now? What's the message for you as a chosen one? What's your chosen message? You have been chosen to pull up to this live stream because the algorithm chose you to see it. So if you clicked on it and you in the room, give it a like. Straight off rip. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Okay? I'm about to have your message, boo. Let's see. What do we have for you? Pisces. What do we have for my Pisces gang? Oh, it's giving. Y'all, I can't wait to eat lunch. I think I'm going to get a matcha latte today. I don't know. I'm going to need something. Wow. It says, trust the niggle for shizzle. I don't know what this card is, but I've never seen it before. Is it called the niggle or the Nigel or the Nigel? Bye. I don't know what the C is. Look at this. I'm about to show you guys the card. Whatever. It says here, what is the niggling feeling that you... Okay. This word is a dangerous word to say if you say it too fast. So I'm going to pronounce it different on purpose. What is the nudging? We're going to say it's nudging. Trust the nudge. What is the nudging feeling that you are trying, that you are feeling that's trying to tell you something? What is the nudging feeling trying to tell you here? Okay, is the ask, is the question. Okay. Thank you for being here, MJ. All right, you guys. So this is the Pisces read. It's starting off, what is the nudge that you are getting? Trust the nudge. I feel like you guys have been trusting your intuition for a lot of different areas of your life, but there's an area of your life you might have neglected the nudge. Hello? Clock it. I'm talking to somebody. Okay. Bottom of the deck says, Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Oh. Wow, you're part of the lineage of Jesus. Jesus. Espíritu Santo. Okay? You have here, let me stop playing with you. Bye. But there is this energy. You have like a seeding of a light, laying foundations, okay? A divine plan. There's something about your... Okay, Pisces, let me reel it back. Let me reel it back real quick. There's a nudge here trying to get you to go on like a path similar to the ascended master Jesus. Now, you don't have to be religious to believe in Jesus, but the story of Jesus, like that path, that spiritual purpose, and how that person was, you know, done wrong in so many ways, but did right for so many people, and like different things like that. Like just the storyline of it, just the essence of the person. Like, I need you to focus more on that than the religious aspect of it, okay? Because there's something here on a spiritual level. Remember, religion was man-made. On a spiritual level, there's some type of connection that you have to this person, this lineage, this cellular level, or this DNA, or this bloodline. You guys could really be part of this bloodline. Titi Bianca, that's you? I'm channeling you. She said, I say Espíritu Santo a lot. You clocked it. I'm going to have to subscribe. Okay, yes. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. But there's something here about you might be, and no cap, like no shade, No tea, no shade to religion. You could be very religious. That's totally fine. That's your belief system. You could do what you want. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm here to tell you that you may have connection to a source that is very aligned with the source of Jesus, right? And so with that being said, there's a lot here that's potent energy that you're supposed to be tapping into as a Pisces. And Pisces is the old soul, right? The oldest sign of the zodiac is Pisces. They carry the old soul. People could have told you your whole life that you were an old soul or that you come off this way. So remember that. You're meant to remember something, okay, about your energy, okay? You're a seedling of the light. You're a seed of the light, right? A child of God, right? So there is this energy of laying foundations, okay? A divine plan here with the ley lines of the foundation of the path when it comes to the similarities of Jesus's path. So that is what's trying to be activated within you energetically, right? And so that's the nudging feeling. And there's this nudging feeling trying to tell you this is the way. Follow the way. The way leads to the light within you, the abundance that you want to have materialistically, the light of your soul purpose, your life purpose, the light, it leads the light to the way of your career choice and what you want to do with life and how you support and thrive for yourself, your family, your lifestyle, etc. Like there's so many different ways that this leads you to the light and the different avenues of light and different genres of what it is that are your goals here, right? To achieve inside and out. And there's something here coming through. It says Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, is a seedling of the light, and you are seeding the light. You are laying the foundation towards this path or to be in your divine purpose. So for some of you guys, you're already in your divine purpose, but for others of you, this is your advice to trust that nudge, to trust your intuition. You're being nudged by higher forces, divine energy. Very connected to Jesus's bloodline, by the way. So for a lot of you guys, this is gonna resonate, okay? Bottom of the deck says literally the counsel of light. Wow. Shout out to a preppy. Becoming a Reiki master and healing yourself. That's profound. Clock it. Okay? For some of you Pisces, you do heal yourself. All right? Because that's part of like, you know, the story of Jesus. They healed others. This dude walked on water, child. I still to this day can't figure it out. I step into the water and I splash, sink, and I got to learn how to swim out that inner, you know what I'm saying? Bye. Because not me drowning. I'm not a strong swimmer. Okay? But it's not your business. Don't be laughing in the chat. Because when I become a strong swimmer or whatever, I'm about to be in the Olympics. I'm going to pull up for real. Y'all going to see my cheeks out in the water. Clapping. Winning gold medals. Don't laugh at me. You're going to be having me out here for real. So there is this energy of this, okay? All jokes aside. And we have the counsel of light here. It says divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So it says here, you guys have the ability to heal parts of your life. And it's not just within yourself. Part of it is. But there's something about you being in this energy of Pisces, since you're the oldest sign of the zodiac, which I believe Jesus was actually a Pisces. Because I think Jesus's real birthday is in March. February or March. It's around the spring equinox is when Jesus was born. That's the actual date before we F with the calendar. The original date was in March, okay? Not during December. Not in this Christmas, whatever. It was at a different time, okay? So there's something here to say about you're the oldest sign of the zodiac. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of ascended master type of energy. You're very connected to knowledge that is from the ethers, like definitely out of this world. Definitely a lot of people a lot of people, including yourself, don't know how you know certain things that haven't been spoken about or that people have never heard of yet. A lot of people don't understand that. Even yourself, you surprise yourself sometimes, Pisces, right? So there's this energy of this, and Spirit is saying, trust that nudge. We know you might feel alone. Jesus was alone. He had 12 disciples. He only had a small circle, right? And one of those people in his small circle was a snake. Okay, so not everybody's about to be your bestie. Not everybody's about to be by your side. And sometimes you got to disappear and come back. Because what did Jesus do? They disappeared and he came back. Okay, so there is this energy where sometimes you just got to be alone for a second, get it together, and then emerge, right? That's called the rebirth process. That's called you knowing who the F that it is that you are, and you don't want no distractions and other people telling you anything different. No way, anyway, because you are the oldest sign of the zodiac, and you probably walked more multiple lifetimes than any other person on this earth. So what the F they talking about? They lived 100 lifetimes, you lived 100 million. And you're like, huh? Their soul is still young. Your soul is old. You have an old soul, right? So there's these councils of light. There's this divine orchestration. There's helpers in the subtle realms. You guys could be seeing 333 a lot. 333 is an angel number of the Ascendant Masters trying to connect with you, trying to reach down to you and give you these downloads and to get you to go in a direction. And you might have been denying it. You might have been in denial or questioning it, because other people were questioning you, or because you would overthink and question yourself, analysis paralysis. But once you get moving on this path, you start to feel more comfortable in it. You start to feel like it's more your truth. You start to feel more authentic to who it is that you are and what it is that you are supposed to be doing. And it's like, dang, who am I? Who this is? New me, who this? That's what it's giving. And of course, you should feel like that. You should hype yourself up. New you, who is this? Well, people about to find out. And not everybody's going to be happy with what they find out, because it's not for everybody to understand. Pisces, you have a journey that not everybody is going to understand on a divine level, but you're meant to teach them. Ashe. A lot of you Pisces, you're meant to be teachers of these realms, just like Jesus, Buddha, Mary, Gandhi, whoever, like just as those people who walked the earth from before, they taught and left something behind for other people to understand, to ascend the collective knowledge, the human experience, to ascend them in a way where, you know, they can be free from their own demise or settling for less or distractions or shadow, or they could be free. They could free themselves. You guys are the teachers, you the leaders, in this very graceful and poised way. Okay, it's very poised. It's aura. It's essence. It's era. Okay, so there's that energy. Bottom of the deck here says pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Look at this card. Hey, you came into Oracle Gang Baddies read. Oh, shit. Okay, you came into Oracle Gang Baddies read, bruh. Sis, clock it. You came into the right room. Look at this card. Seize the moment. You are the moment. It says here, your vibration is rising. You are the pillar of light. You are the oracle. Sheesh. That's a message. Hello? Chosen ones, you came into the right room for the right read at the right time. Okay? Chosen ones, this is your chosen message as a Pisces. Look at this. Yeah. Just look at that. Do you see that person rising? This is the Oracle Gang Baddie, okay? The Oracle Gang Baddies and Zaddies up in the building who resonate with this. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. This is a channel message for you and only you. Specific. It's specific. So wherever you have a Pisces placement, you can resonate with this read. You can feel very connected to what I'm saying. Ooh, it's good. You know what it is that you came for. You know what it is why you're here. You know that it is why you're here and stuff. So, like, don't deny it. Yeah, don't try to deny this or hide from this. You have the Midas touch. Look at this hand. This hand is covered with gold. You come from a golden lineage. The healing hand. Look at this golden hand. It's a healing hand. That ain't no regular hand. That's a hand that has the touch of, like, you know what I'm saying? Of the divine. Your hands have been blessed to move and create and do things. So utilize that. Okay? You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a helping hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you too will receive recognition. So it's about equal give and take. When Jesus was on this earth, according to the story, he didn't ask for nothing. He didn't want for nothing. He did a lot for a lot of people, and he didn't get nothing back but getting pinned to the cross. Ain't that some ish? I would have been hella ticked off. I would have been like, F y'all mother effers. And I hope all y'all died too. Like, I would have been so petty. But God didn't pick a petty one. God chose a chosen one. Okay? So the Son of God wasn't petty, but I would have been petty. Bye. Because you're not going to pin me to the cross and I ain't going to cuss you out. I would have cussed everybody out. Bleeding and everything. F you. And F you. And you son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. You too. You mother effers. Like, I would have been using the F-bomb so heavy. I would have been so ticked off. I would have been like, the things that I've done for you, Sarah. Sarah. You remember that time when you washed my feet? You a hoe. Like, I don't know. Like, it just, I would have been, you know what I'm saying? But God chose the right one. You know what I'm saying? So when I say you're chosen, Pisces, you're a child of God. Like, God chose you to you know, take the higher route, to be the bigger person. You're the chosen one. And this is your chosen message. As you give to others, you will receive recognition. Okay? So people may crucify you, so to speak, right? Using the play on words. People may crucify you for being on this path or doing something that they don't understand, but they're not meant to understand it, which is why you're doing it, because you're meant to teach them about themselves by being in your own authentic self. So for some of you guys, you may go into teaching and counseling and coaching and stuff like that. And you might be doing something in your life that leads to money and success in that arena. But for others of you, it may just be you just living in your authenticity and truth, and people just inspired by you to do things for themselves that they never done before because they see you being successful in what you're doing. Now they want to do what they've been called to do with their own talent, skills, and abilities. And you just inspired and motivated the collective, right? And now you're receiving recognition for that. You're highly blessed and favored. You're highly honored here, okay? So be the blessing to yourself and others. You do this through your authenticity. So trust the nudge. The niggle. What this card is. Full shizzle. Okay? I don't know if Snoop made this card. If Snoop Dogg, is that you? Okay? But whatever. That's the only card out of this Oracle deck that I just don't understand. It's not meant for me to. Okay? It's not meant for me to. That's what the author wanted to do. They wanted to use that word. I don't know. Whatever. You gotta trust your intuition though, Pisces. So you are the pillar of light. You are the Oracle. I hope that this raised your vibrational frequency hearing this message and got you to understand yourself on a deeper level wherever you apply this message, in your life, okay? But with that being said, we're going to move out of your energy and go into Aries, all right, you guys? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all like the vibes? That's good. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Bye, Pisces. Let's get into my Aries. Shout out to my Aries gang biddies and zadies up in the building. You the last reading of the day. How do you feel? We be vibing. Is there any Aries left? If there are, drop your zodiac sign down the chat stream below. Let me know you're a fireball baddie or zaddy up in the building. Okay. Let's tap in. Let's see what the messages are for my chosen ones in the Aries collective. What's their chosen message? How are they standing in their power? Miss Williams, you said, yes, we are here. I know that's right. Aries in the house. Let's go. They've waited this long. All right. They waited this long. Okay. So let's see. What do we have here for my Aries? For the twins? You guys, it's 111. okay? Or it was. When we were in Pisces moving into Aries, it was 111. So that could be an angel number for Pisces or Aries. 111 speaks of new beginnings, fresh starts, blessings on blessings on blessings. I know that's right. Period. All right, so let's cut this oracle deck and let's get it popping for my Aries. Hi, skateboard. How you doing? Happy Friday, Junior, to the collective. What do we have here for my Aries? This says break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. Wow, you the only one. Chosen one. Clock it. You the only one that broke the chains to generational traumas, triggers, and curses. Do you hear me? Or you're about to. Do you feel me? Ew. Look at this. Look at this. For some of you guys, you already know you did this. And for others of you, you're about to do it. You're about to do it. It says ancestral patterns. You broke the chains to ancestral patterns. Now you're healing and rewriting the future. You're rewriting the future for generations to come just by moving in the way that you're moving today for yourself. Wow. That's a bar. That's a real baddie. That's a real zaddy. Okay? Because it wasn't easy to do that. People think that breaking generational traumas and curses and chains and things like that is easy to do. No, it's not. You go through one heck of a journey. And you may not bounce back from it sometimes. So this is serious. This is a big deal. This is VIP energy. You are a very important person with a very important purpose. Okay? Clock it. A very important person with a very important purpose. VIP. Okay? Not a lot of people could do this, chosen one. So we have here Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Wow. We got this card for another zodiac sign. I believe it was Leo. So if you check out the Leo reading, and we did have this card in Leo, then the Leo reading may be your message on top of this message. You might have extra fire placements that are Leo placements. So go back and watch that read. But there's something here where you unlocked Akashic records and you said, this is how we going to do it. This is how we going to do it now. I don't know how you did it then, but I am the one. I am that I am. I am the one that's about to lead us into a better path and a better way of doing things. And I have a bigger purpose, and I know this. I already know. So that's the type of energy you're bringing to the table here when it comes to your energy for the chosen message, okay? You busting through doors and changing things. I know that's right. You better take up room. You better take up space. Star mother. For some of you guys, you're a star mother. You could be a mother. You could actually be a parent, a mother or a father. A mother or a father here could be in the chat. But we have here, how can you mother yourself? How can you nurture yourself on this path that is kind of like pretty crazy, right? To be a generational curse chain breaker from ancestral patterns that were karmic and has soul ties that are karmic. To be that person, how can you nurture yourself while you're doing something so profound? Isn't that crazy? Like, you got to start thinking about that. Like, how can I really give to myself while I'm doing this crazy ASS thing that no one's ever done? Because no one's teaching you how to do it. You're learning along the way. Hello? Clock it. You're learning along the way. Nobody else in your family did it except for you. So you're learning as you go. Whereas other people after you, generations after you, or your kids will know how to be on a high vibrational path and sustain what you have built. You're just figuring out how to build it. You don't have the education to build this foundation. You don't have, you're going to put the nails and the screws in the wrong spots. That's like trying to build IKEA furniture without the instructions, because you already know they don't come with instructions. And if they do, the instructions, I don't understand them. You got to figure it out. And you make a lot of mistakes. You put the nails and the holes and the screws in the wrong places and thing looking jacked up. You got to take it apart and do it again. But some of you guys, you like, I have missing pieces, but you don't have missing pieces. They gave you all the pieces. You just put the wrong pieces in the wrong places. And now you're missing a drawer to the dresser. Y'all ever do that? They didn't give me the drawer, but the drawer. is part of what's making the you know what I'm saying? What's making the sides to the dresser, and you're like, this ain't making no sense. Bye. That's how it is. No one's giving you a map on how to break generational curses. You're just doing it, and you're figuring out along the way. At the end of the day, you're going to figure it out, and it's still going to be beautiful, right? You're still going to be able to utilize it, and your children are going to be able to utilize this, and your children's children. And this is about legacy. This is about generational wealth. This is about not doing the same thing your parents did, because they were taught from their parents and their parents before and their parents before that, and that's ancestral. That's a lineage. That could be toxic. Toxica energy. It doesn't always have to be romantic. It's sometime in the family. It's in the bloodline. So you're changing things on a cellular bloodline, generational family tree way. Okay? You're getting back to the root. Okay? It's like taking a plant from one soil to another soil. Taking one plant from another pot and re-soil and re-putting new soil and fresh soil to pot it in a new pot or a bigger pot, a better pot, right? There's a lot of growth here. A lot of plants are being used as a metaphor in your reading. So for some of you guys, plants, trees, or something that you did recently have something to do with that. Or maybe you a plant daddy or you a plant baddie. You know, you got plants up in your home, up in your crib. You be watering it and they be making you feel good. You got real plants in your crib. Some people got fake plants in their crib. You have real plants, okay? You're a real plant daddy. Plant baddie. So that's what I have here. So you're in this energy of breaking chains, breaking generational karmas, traumas, curses, and rewriting the future in the right way that you feel like is best for you and the generation to come. And so that's the Akashic download that you got. That's the Akashic access that you got. God gave you the code to the Akashic records. Your divine angels and ancestors have gave you the code to rewrite this, because they said, yo, after I left Earth, I realized how much I did it wrong. So I'm going to give this assignment to you. Aries, you understood the assignment and you don't even know. You don't even know. Because you're just trying to figure it out as you go. So you're like, dang, I don't even think I'm doing this right. I think I'm doing everything wrong. But Spirit is guiding you to keep going because you're the only one who has the access code. Punch it in. Access granted to the Akashic records. Okay? You got the access code to this Akashic record, girl. You better go crazy. You better get all the files. All the tea. Okay? You better be all up in the classifieds, okay? Hello? What I would do to have the knowledge of what really happened with Area 51, you know what I'm saying? You better be all up in the classifieds. You better be all up in the business. You have access. If we had access to what really happened to Area 51, we wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be questioning that. So there's something here where you have access to your own lineage, to your own Akashic, to the Akashic of the ancestral lineage of the family, right? And you don't know that you have this. You're just walking around, you know, just living your life as best as you can. But there's certain challenges that come up and you handle them in certain ways that are different than your parents did. And that, my love, is what you're doing to change and heal the past, but rewrite the present moment for the future. Do you hear me? Clock it. Hello? I'm talking to somebody. So that is what this is giving. It says your guidance is divinely guided. You are being guided, whether you realize that consciously or subconsciously, whether you know that or not, you are being guided. And you're doing very, very good. Your ancestors are like, congratulations. You understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. That's what it's giving, okay? So, this is very cool. This is very good. This might be from the bloodline of your mom's side of the family that you're healing, Aries. You might be healing your mom's side of the family with that mother card that was on the bottom of the deck, by the way. So, it's the mothers. The wise women. They did the best they could while they was here. You're going to do it better. Because they're guiding you. Your ancestors aren't mad that you're doing it better. They're not mad that you think you can rewrite what I just did. Da, da, da. No. Back in my day, that's not what an ancestor says. That's what grandparents say, but an ancestor knows better. An ancestor knows, like, now that they're not around, oh, okay, I'm going to guide this child into this generational wealth based off of my traumas and triggers and karmic patterns and behavior of the past. And I'm going to show them the difference in their life experiences in different ways, whether that's in career, finances, love, romance, friends, family members, spirituality. I'm going to show them in different ways how to go into the right direction, best for their lineage, best for themselves, best for all of us. Angels and ancestors is guiding you. Wow. The card that came out, look at this. It's a deep message. It's deep, right? It says, good luck. It says, your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. Wow, because we're dropping them gems today. We're dropping nuggets of wisdom today. It says collect. So Spirit is saying collect these nuggets of wisdom. What I'm saying to you is a nugget or nuggets of wisdom that you need to collect on. Because it's meant for you to take this with you. So save this video for later. Keep it in the archives. Play it later. Whatever. It says you will need them in the near future. Collect these nuggets of wisdom because you will need them in the near future. Look at the card. Look at it close too. It has a nice little 4-leaf clover there. Very abundant. Very lucky. My nails match it. Ooh. That's so in alignment. So I feel like this is your message, Aries. You have a lot of good luck. You have a lot of good fortune. And we talked about that. We talked about you breaking the chain. You did something in your life in different ways and in different areas of your life, whether it had to do with people, places, or things, or your spirituality, that has unlocked this karmic tie or karmic patterns and behaviors of your own lineage, and you didn't know you were doing it. And Spirit's about to reward you and show you a lot of blessings in your life because it's your sign that this new beginning is coming because you broke this generational trauma bond or whatever it was, and now you're receiving generational wealth. And you're meant to share it with the generations to come. So you're meant to take your talent, skills, and abilities and be great. Just go be great. Just go be great. Okay? Okay. Who liked Frosted Flakes? Was it Frosted Flakes? Wasn't there a tiger on the front of that? Why am I getting somebody who really liked eating Frosted Flakes growing up? The tiger. If you're an Aries, that's double confirmation. If you're reflecting and in your memory, you really liked Frosted Flakes, they're great. Like, it's giving me like something about greatness is thrusted upon you. And you were the chosen one. I'm sorry if you didn't want to be the chosen one to do this because this is not an easy task or path. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But you are the one for this. No one else is going to do it like you. They could have gave it to your sibling. Your sibling was going to fail. Okay? You are meant to do this. Okay? Now, sibling was just an example. It doesn't have to be. You and your sibling could be high vibrational. You could be the next generation of the most generational, wealthiest, divine part of your path and your future you've ever been in. But I'm just giving an example. It could have been the next guy or the next gal. But it's not. It's you. So even though it is difficult, you are receiving from Spirit. Spirit said, I said what I said. You're still going to get your abundance because you're listening. You're being guided. You're learning. You're learning as you go. Okay? Beautiful message. Wow. Clock it. Wow. Clock it again. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck this whole time. I didn't even know or see this until now. Look at this. It says opportunity. Just look at the door. It's golden. It looks nice. It looks abundant. What's on the other side? I don't know. Open it, Aries. You apparently have access. You have access to your opportunities, to your generational wealth, to Akashic records. Now you have access to everything because you don't even know that you're unlocking and breaking off from chains that are generational. You don't even know that you're doing it. And now you have all access to everything else. Not stressed, blessed. It's the start of something new. It says here, opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, invest in your future, a new future in yourself. Just do it. It's literally what the card is showing here. It says just do it. Okay? Oh, no, that's right. So you better open the door to the opportunity. It's right there, right in front of you. I don't know if you needed to see anything else, but you just had a really abundant read. Great way to end the readings for today. So I'm going to end it there with you guys. Beautiful message. The message was messaging. So if you like this video and you a chosen one with this chosen message and you standing in your power, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Show some love. Show some love to your OGB. I love being here with you guys, but I got to go. I got to get some other things done before our live stream tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to come back for the love readings, okay, get all the love tea and all that stuff, come back. All right. Same place, different time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay. So pull that around me. All right. Subscribe if you want the notification and all that good stuff. Subscribe. It'll send you a notification, okay, when I'm live streaming so you don't miss your reading. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support, the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the memberships, the bookings. Okay. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could book with me down in the description box below. Is how to book with me. Okay. But with that being said, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you later tonight. Ashe. Bye.